It's honestly not that bad.
I bought all new equipment, Jimmy.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to get on Temu too.
No, it wasn't Temu.
No, that's what I would go.
It was TikTok.
There you go.
Could you turn these down?
Your headphones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which ones are you? This one? How's that? Better?
Yes.
Yep. All right, cool.
But Brian, I'm going to jump off because my phone's going to die. I just wanted to test it out with you guys, but I'll be watching.
Oh, okay. Well, we love you.
I love you guys.
I like your hat.
You look good in that bigger hat.
Bigger hat. We need to get you guys in.
I mean, you know.
Hey, we have the Apex stuff, the dry fit stuff now.
Jimmy won't wear a cowboy hat. But
I don't know,
Brian
Jimmy, we got the felt ones.
But Brian will. It's almost too warm for felt.
Yeah, that's why we got straw right now.
Yeah, I'm down. They got palm leaf. That looks more like a palm leaf.
No, it's just Bandit's wild colors. Because I wear different colors all the time.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Bro, I think this one retails for $170.
I don't care how rad I think it is.
Jimmy's out.
And we'll have a hat fitter in the store.
They're in Garland, right?
Yes, the company's out of Garland, but we will be a we'll be selling them, and we'll actually have a hat shaper in store. So if you buy a hat, he will shape it right then and there.
Rock and roll. Yeah, I'm down. I will absolutely wear one.
All right, guys. Love you guys.
Love you, buddy. Let me know how that other deal comes out too.
I will later.
All right, cool. Love you, homie. We'll see you later on. Thank you, dude. Kelly Bromagen's already here.
Oh, I knew he would be.
Yeah, Kelly saw the picture that I put on the Facebook page.
Which one?
Picture of the car.
Oh,
I was like, if y'all want to hear about this, you're gonna have to log. You're gonna have to watch the. You're gonna have to watch.
There it is, Kelly.
There's your Soulshine CD.
Yeah,
Ryan's got his already.
Hey, I should sign it just because.
I signed the one I gave to Will Metz.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, it looks like everything's working. Let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Kelly said gangster as fuck. Talking about your car.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, y'all ready? Ryan, you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. And record has been hit. Figured I'd give it one more, Jimmy.
While there is still no word on a cure for the virus, government officials report the virus is not airborne, but can be transferred through contact with blood and other bodily fluids. The virus seems to be making people uncontrollably violent.
Gross.
And also somehow seems to be reanimating the dead.
Uncontrollably pregnant.
A White House spokesman declined to comment on whether or not this was a terrorist attack.
Oh. Can I sign it too?
Yeah. The virus is spreading rapidly. Government officials are reporting that there is no known cure for the virus and is urging citizens to stay in their homes and avoid contact. Citizens are also urged to lock and barricade all doors, windows, and any other point of entry. Riots nationwide. Government to declare martial law.
Martial law? What?
Where do I sign up?
Wow, we're losing all our viewers. Bye. Well, bye. They're like, oh, wait. It's OG again.
It's funny how you naturally up the ball.
I mean, how are you trying to hold it? That's the handle, isn't it?
I'm just saying.
Oh, God. Hey, buddy, what's up?
What up?
Welcome to episode 2 of 3
Yeah.
this week.
Here it is.
Yeah, we got a lot of recording to do, and then there's like 3 more Friday and Saturday.
Right.
Poor old recorder just ain't gonna know what to do with it.
No.
Oh, anyway, what I meant to say was, what up, bitches?
What up, motherfucker?
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the HHR Unplugged podcast, OG Hometown Hot Rodders segment number 2. How's that?
Yeah, that was a whole
I don't know.
mouthful.
That's what she said. Not really.
No.
Not in a long time.
No.
Let's see. Jeremy Bile said, what up, Shawn and Ryan?
What's up?
What's up?
So here we go. So since Jeremy did that for us already, I'd like to welcome. We'll just get this shit out of the way quick.
Yeah,
We'll monologue later. Monologue. You need.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Just get on with it. Sorry, Mama. Okay. Anyway, welcome back to the show. Ryan Christenberry from RevLimit Off-Road in Blue Ridge, Texas sucks because I'm from Leonard. And Shawn Cross, what's up, man?
How's it going?
Apparently the legend of all things off-road is what I hear.
Probably odd things off-road. We'll say that.
I mean, yeah, it's out front.
Yeah.
It's out front.
One of them.
Look, y'all, all you analog people, if y'all don't, well, I mean, nobody's going to see it right now, honestly. So, but I posted a picture.
Yeah.
On the Unplugged page.
Yeah.
And I guess I should share it to Hometown Hot Rodder.
Yeah.
Since this is
might.
This is the OG segment, right? What year is that? It's a Grand Marquis or Crown Vic?
No, this one's a Crown Vic.
Okay. What year is it?
It's an 85 model.
85 Crown Vic body.
Correct. On a custom built frame.
Fully built frame.
Yes.
And it's big.
It's decent size.
And it's big. It's got a Cummins and a 6-speed.
And
Yes.
that's what made it so much sweeter.
He came around the corner and we're like, oh my God, it's a diesel.
Yes.
Dude. And you drive that bitch all over the place.
All over the place.
So let's do this. We're going to let you introduce yourself real quick. And then you have to, because you got to put things in perspective for like, it ain't like you drove it next door.
No.
Like you could drive that bitch on Power Tour.
I could.
Yeah. If you didn't want to do something cool.
Actually,
My bad.
Last year we did a hot rod tour of Texas.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With this car
Yeah.
and my car.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
You know, those are our homies, right?
Really?
Yeah. Those are our peoples, man.
Hell yeah.
In fact, it's coming up in April.
Mhm.
Yeah, we won't make it. I got way too many shows to go to. There's no way. Not this year. Ken Sainer came down from Montana last year and did it.
Yeah.
Hi, Leslie Kane. It's a medium. Kelly Bromagem, he said your car's a medium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do have a bigger one.
Yeah. It's got a bigger rear tire.
Okay, a bigger rear tire.
Bigger rear tire, bigger rear end.
Okay, so
Got them big hips.
so let's explain this
All
real
right.
quick
Now we're
because
talking.
let's explain this real quick because people are like, what? First of all, y'all need to go follow Shawn Cross, and if you haven't yet, then you need to go check him out. You got a business page too, right?
Yeah, it's Shawn crossed the line.
It's just crossed the line. I feel like I followed it, but let me double
I
check.
think it may be Shawn crossed the line on
Okay,
Facebook.
but this is your car stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me take a look. See. Anyway, I'm trying to look, and the reason I'm trying to look, Jimmy knows why. Because Kelly Bromagem's on.
Yep.
And well, we're gonna get you some followers.
No, Kelly, we don't do mud drags.
Apparently not, and they don't do street racing either. Or do we? Allegedly.
Mm.
Allegedly.
In Mexico, we did.
In Mexico.
In Mexico, that's where everybody does.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. Okay, now we weren't following it. I thought we were following it. Well, we are now. So it is Shawn, SHAWN, crossed the line. Everybody that needs to know. And I have found it. And I have followed it. And there you go. And that also means that I'm going to go over to the personals. And I'm going to follow it. Invite everybody to follow it now. Live and in real time. So what the hell do y'all do with all these things? Because you're going to get a chance to talk more about your shop tonight, Ryan.
Yep.
But we're going to let Shawn tell us what are y'all into? This is so cool. We haven't done this in a long time, Jimmy.
I know.
Like, what kind of hot rodder are you? What made you hot rod? It's been a long time since we've done this.
I started out with my dad was a hot rodder, and he's, of course, I guess I adapted his way of building stuff. I use whatever I can find cheap, trade for, or somebody throws in the scrap pile. Friends that give me parts, that kind of thing. And I started out in drag racing. Love it, and build stuff the same way. Cheap. Everybody thinks that I'm like the 302 god. I can take a 302 and make it run 12s in a Fox body Mustang with, very little parts.
Okay.
A lot of fun, and drag race for many, many years straight out of high school. Street raced in high school, and out of high school and everything. We were always at Hallsville Raceway, which was a track that was like 30 minutes away from us on Friday night. And then we'd go street race after the races. And then Saturday night we'd come back out and we'd street race all night. Then kind of got into the full drive. I went to our local off-road park with a friend of mine in a Jeep
Okay.
and climbed one hill, and he twisted the rear end, broke the drive shaft, and I was hooked. So I took a 2-wheel drive Ford pickup that my mom gave me and then put a solid axle in it, a Granny 4-speed and a transfer case, and went out and just went into beating on it. And yeah, I was hooked ever since.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty cool. And then you decided you just were going to start making them out of any car you could find, or?
My first one that I actually fully custom built was a Volkswagen Type 3 squareback. So it looks like a station wagon.
Yes.
Now you're talking my language. See, look.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, now you're talking my language.
Minus everything in it.
Yeah. So was it still Volkswagen?
No.
Oh,
No.
Wah, wah.
It looked like a Volkswagen. Yeah. But it was free. A buddy of mine gave it to me.
Oh, that's the bigger back tire.
There you go. I shared your car to the screen. So
Yeah. So this picture is actually on the way to Bristol, Tennessee for Cletus and cars for the burnout contest.
okay.
The tires that are on the back are my other 40s that I was going to put on it for the burnout contest.
Good God, those are 40s on that rack in the back,
Yes.
and they look like little all-terrains for a Mazda pickup truck.
I thought
It's got 40s on the front as well.
I was like, why does he have Ford pickup truck like LTs?
Yeah, that just looked like you were there to help a homeboy down, like a broke down on the side of the road or something.
Wait,
So-
those aren't 245s?
So what tires are on the back of this damn thing?
That's a 1600 R20 Michelin XZL from the military.
Yeah, Kevlar
They're-
kind of deal.
They're just
Okay.
a big radial. I mean, it's the big, heavy radial.
Hell yeah.
Those things are load range M,
God dang.
14,520 pounds
Yeah.
per tire at 120 pounds of pressure.
So when you're at the mud park and the off-road park, you can pick up all the chicks. Fat chicks welcome.
Yeah, I can put anything on that car.
Yeah, so all of the lowrider guys, everybody's got to put no fat chicks allowed.
Why?
You know what I mean? And we're gonna be like, bet you ain't fat enough. That's what's going on this car.
Quit buying your coils from wish.com.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
So is this car set up the exact same as the one you drove?
No.
Okay.
No, this is my car here.
Okay.
This is a Grand Marquis.
Okay. I got you.
This is an 85 Grand Marquis. And I originally built this. I met Josh Mazeral through Facebook.
Okay.
He has a
Excuse me.
twin turbo 5.3 Toyota Hilux. He's done driven across the United States like 9 times. Wears
Okay.
a black cowboy hat and lives in New Hampshire.
Rock and roll.
So
Man.
Hey man, there's country people everywhere.
Dude,
yeah.
I'm digging this whole radius thing too.
You have the radius on the quarter panels.
Yeah, dude, I'm looking at it just going, that's rad.
you see the garage door through.
Yeah,
over the top of the
that's what I
rear
was
tire.
doing. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Okay, so that for the people that don't know, I mean, we've given away hints on accident on where we record, and I've gotten a little too deep in hints sometimes, but they still don't know. I feel like, but for everybody to know, I live in a neighborhood with an HOA, and a bunch of uptight ass old people neighbors.
Yeah.
And this fucking thing comes rolling around the corner.
yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, it's amazing. And then he pulls up and I'm like, hey, what's dripping? He's like, man, it's diesel. I'm like, yeah, it is.
Exactly.
Damn right it is.
Exactly.
So what's funny?
Mini trucks out there dumping oil as we speak. This thing's out there dumping diesel. Yep. That's where the Thompsons live.
That picture right there is in an HOA.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, don't make a mistake. We don't care what the HOA
Oh
thinks.
no, yeah.
There was one time that I got a letter for having too many hot rods. Remember that?
Yeah.
Dude, there were 7.
Yeah.
I was working on like 4 of them, or 5 of them, and 2 of them were mine. There were cars everywhere, plus Brooks' car,
Everywhere.
plus whatever the hell I was driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were cars everywhere. There was a chopped 53 Buick, a slammed 52 Chevrolet, my 55 Ford, 59 T-Bird. There was something else. Chase's 53.
Yeah.
And then a 72 Impala convertible.
Hold on. And then my rear-ended Honda.
Yeah. 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 They just drive by and they don't even look at you.
No.
They don't wave.
No.
They don't care. Your house,
No.
your house is on fire. They're not going to see if your kids are out or not. They're like, good. Put one of those fucking cars in there too.
Yeah.
Give it some kindling.
You're the scum of the earth. You're bringing
Yeah.
property value down.
Yeah, it's like the time I got a letter in the mail. Literally, they put it in my mailbox. A handwritten letter. They folded it up, put it in my mailbox, and it was like, "Dear neighbor with the loud truck, blah blah blah." And it's very disrespectful and blah blah blah. And I stewed and I stewed and I stewed. And my wife's like, don't do anything. Don't say anything. Don't do anything. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I get on Facebook, on our Facebook neighborhood Facebook group. And I start my letter. And it said, "Dear neighbor with no balls." How about instead of sticking a handwritten letter in my mailbox in the middle of the night, you come over and find out why I'm working on something really late. Maybe I needed help. Maybe it was hard to do by myself. Maybe I needed a second pair of hands. Maybe I needed a ride to the parts store. At any rate, you would never know because you're a shitty neighbor. Signed, guy with the loud truck. It was on Facebook for about 15 minutes. They deleted it, and one of the admins sent me a text and like, "Hey, bro, you can't do that."
Why?
I'm like, why? So then I made another post. Dear nutless neighbor, it's me again. I forgot to add something. So P.S. if you ever open my mailbox again, I will press federal charges on you. Signed, guy with the loud truck. And I get a message, can't delete it because you didn't cuss. And I went, and I'll sue your ass too. And she goes, fair enough. So there, end. Problem solved. Yeah, that was back in my not so friendly neighbor days. Let's see here. Just got the invite. Oh, they got the invite to go like your page. That's what it was.
And Kelly just sent out 1,000 invites.
Oh yeah, Kelly Brahman just sent out 1,000. I sent out 1,000. So you'll probably get like 4 people.
4 people.
Yeah, not 1,000.
Yeah.
No. Like if I send out invites, you'll give maybe 4 people if they like me.
Let's see here. Lifted trucks, fat chicks can't jump.
We got electric steps and ladders for that.
Yeah. We're gonna call we've decided we're gonna call Shawn's cars the East Texas Donks.
Yeah.
Dude, this car, I'm telling y'all, everybody on the deal here. This thing's got amp research electric steps on it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like straight pimping.
Yeah.
That thing is like really, really, really cool.
Hell, there was a video of him going around for quite a while on Instagram, just cruising through Dallas.
Oh yeah.
Butt naked?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
That would have been funnier.
Topless, but you know.
Oh my God. Kelly said 5,800 invites will be total once he fully invites. Marshall Berman, what up? Leslie said, ha ha, oh man, HOA Karens are having fun with y'all. You damn Skippy. Damn right.
Yeah,
I'm boring now, so it's cool
I
when
can't do the HOA thing.
it's cool when somebody. It's really not that bad. It's cool when somebody brings something cool around because we don't have anything cool. anymore.
No.
Like we got a Subaru and a Lexus. We got a mini truck.
Yeah,
mini truck's cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I got this.
Sean Miles, what's up, man? Dude, hey, look, you post something about a big old lifted vehicle. Sean's like, I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Seansy? Sean is a friend of damn near 30 years now because Brenna's damn near 30 years old.
Wow.
Man, Jimmy's getting old. Let's see, out here on the golf course. HOA out here on the golf course. Yeah, boy. So you guys just got back from Mega Run.
Yep.
Okay. Explain it, Ryan. What is Mega Run? Because we saw pictures, but I feel like pictures don't do that place justice.
It doesn't.
Well, when I saw the pictures, all I could hear was Georgia Boys.
Was it clean on the inside?
Ride.
You're probably a better, have more experience with it than I do.
Damn it, Ryan. I'm just kidding.
I can't, was it Roger Utz that puts it on?
yeah. I don't remember who puts it on.
And they have all these competitions. You know, you've got barrel races, different climbs, different levels of hill climbs. You've got King of the Hill, then you've got your mids, then you got your smaller rigs. Last I saw, they had over 700 people through the gate.
Damn.
And this is a hiking trip, right?
No, crawling.
I'm just kidding.
Well, some of them had to hike after the.
So
It's basket weaving.
Yeah.
So this is 90% trails and rock climb, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Not really a mud bog,
No.
mud pit.
No.
Not really like kind of a deal, right?
No.
Jeremy said, "Damn it, Ryan." Anyway, but so more of a oh wow. Doyle Van Winkle says Sean Cross, very good fabricator. I've got proof.
Oh, Doyle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and a good friend of mine built his Samurai out at his shop, Black Smoke Garage.
Don't get me started.
That's my other weakness. I've never owned one and I want one so damn bad, but God, they're expensive.
Mhm.
I want a Samurai so bad.
Dude, there was
I've got a 10 top.
I won't. There was one at
We just saw one.
yeah, we were at a bar.
Were we at a bar?
Yeah, I don't remember which one.
Somebody was driving it on the road.
Oh
yeah. No. We left Sweetwater,
What bar?
and we stopped at that
It was at
gas
the gas
station. It was at the gas
It was
station.
at the gas
Yeah.
station after we left the bar. Okay, yeah.
Like literally just down the street.
It's hard to figure out which bar. We go to a lot of bars. You'd think that we were drunks, and we're not.
Mm-mm.
I go and drink Coke and water. Snort Coke. No, drink Coke.
Do Coke and water?
Hold on. Drink Coke and snort water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you can't do that because water's not wet.
Hey, Shawn, is water wet?
No.
God dang it. Anyway, whatever. Look, Jimmy. That blew the generational thing out the
Yeah.
window.
Well, and that's the whole thing. It's okay because Tanner's not even watching, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, we're giving Tanner. Oh, by the way, everybody that's wondering, no, Tanner's not kicked off the show or anything. Tanner's got the flu.
Artificial intelligence.
He's very sick. Send him a message. Wish him well.
Yeah.
Everybody send Tanner a message and wish him well. Give him get well wishes. And then finish your message with hashtag Tanner isn't real.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what Chase Range said.
Mm-hmm.
Shot.
Shot.
So there's another shot. There's an Easter egg hidden in tonight's stream.
Okay.
So there's an Easter egg in there.
Yeah, shot.
Yeah, we'll see if they find it. Well, I don't think they'll find it.
No, they probably will.
Anyway. Well, okay, so Doyle says that you're a fabricating god. Ryan says that you're like the god of rock climbs and off-road and one of the best
He's one of the best spotters I know.
spotters. That was it. Yeah, one of the best spotters he knows. So I don't know if you know how fond Ryan is of you.
He's pretty fond of him.
He is. And you're good looking some bitch. I can see it now that you're here. I kind of get it.
But not as
No
much,
homo.
not as much as the guy from Mega Run. He had a big man crush on you.
Okay. All right.
And what was funny is he's met me before.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, he was younger, and he's even got a picture of us.
Shoo, Jeremy
In front of
said
the
Shawn
car.
should take us for a ride and Greta up some rocks. I'm down. Okay. We ain't got no rocks to climb, but I mean, again, that's that HOA thing. We got some new neighborhood back here. We can go tear up some house pads.
No, what are you talking about? Oh, that's too far. Never mind. Well, no.
They got some brick mailboxes.
Ooh, no, we don't.
No,
No. We got this stupid thing where you share a stand with your next door neighbor.
oh
So it's like one pole with two mailboxes on it,
yeah,
and they're literally in the way of everything.
yeah. If it was some brick mailboxes or something, we could knock them down and just crawl over them.
So, yeah, I heard that there used to be some kids running around Plano. We'll leave it like
Mhm,
that, right?
mhm.
Like that.
Yeah, yeah.
They used to take Coke bottles with about half full with dry ice in them, put the lid on them, and put them in them brick mailboxes.
Oh, yeah.
And it would literally level them at the ground. I heard that they would put them in there, shut the door, and haul ass running, and then go boom, and it literally would level it off at the ground.
Really?
Yeah.
Dry ice?
Uh-huh.
So,
It just starts expanding and expanding until the bottle blows up.
oh, you mean the metal boxes?
Yeah, you shove it in the metal box,
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
brick deals. No,
Shit.
it'd blow it off at the ground. From what I heard, allegedly.
I mean, allegedly, I knew a guy that used to take gasoline and glass bottles and twirl it and make a thin coating
Of
and
meth.
then take snake bite oil out of the kit and you
Uh-huh.
drip it in there and then twist it real
Yeah.
fast and throw it, and then it's like shrap glass,
Like a
everywhere.
Molotov cocktail.
It's fucking. I'm just saying. I saw it on
Jesus.
YouTube.
Jeremy should just drive over the no nut guy that don't like loud trucks. Oh, Tesla over his Tesla. He wouldn't. He never came forward with who he was.
No, of course not.
Joe Hedgepeth. What's up, Barber Joe? Y'all go check out Carpenter and a Barber Walk Into a Bar podcast.
Oh.
Have you listened to that yet, Ryan?
Uh-uh.
No, you go check them out. It's funny as hell. And you're a rocker kind of cat.
Oh yeah.
And Joe's a rocker kind of cat.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good deal.
Hell yeah.
Nathan showed up.
Yeah, a Prius or two would work. in place
Nathan
of rock.
Whitworth. Yeah. Prius or two would work in place. I like the new Prius though. I don't care what y'all say. Tesla. I don't care what anybody says. That new Prius, I can't help it, but it looks good.
Dude,
It's good.
dude, I don't care what anybody.
Look,
I'm
It's a good looking car.
yeah,
Have you seen them?
There's a new Prius.
Yeah, and
dude, it's straight sleek.
you go look at a modified, like a new Prius that somebody's modified, like on the internet.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a pretty badass looking car. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I
Like-
haven't seen them.
I really hate myself for liking it that much. But it really is pretty damn cool. We like everything here.
Yes.
If it's cool, it's cool.
Well, yeah.
Right? I mean, cool is cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things out there that aren't cool, like old Priuses.
I'd like to diesel swap one.
Okay, that would be dope.
Dude, there's one guy that did a 4BT, and out of the cowl where it's vented, he just put the stack up underneath it, so it just bellows smoke out of the
That's perfect.
cowl.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so I got to give you full disclosure. So everybody watching and everybody in this room besides you, and you're about to, everybody knows that I like diesels. I will not work on them. I don't know what it is. I'll work on anything, literally anything. I won't touch a diesel, and I don't know why. I've heard they're the simplest thing on the planet. I don't care. I got a diesel guy.
I've never worked on diesels before. I've always owned Dodges,
Uh-huh.
but I've never worked on them
Okay.
until I built these cars. But now the 12 valves, I work on them all.
Oh
day
yeah,
long.
all day long.
Yeah, those are simple.
Yeah, I don't.
But I have a 2010 with
Mhm.
a 6.7. I won't touch that thing.
Yep.
I don't even like raising the hood to put water in it because it's got a blowed head gasket.
Well, I get that.
That's why
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, that does.
But I don't know what it is. I have a mental block. It's the same with like housing.
Yeah.
I won't carpenter. I won't paint. I don't house.
I don't touch woodworking. Hate
And I'm actually not bad at it when I'm building a speaker box.
Well, that's different.
that's not carpentry.
No.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
That's
it's got-
car audio.
I mean, it's got
Yeah.
measurements and shit. Yeah, you call it something different, right?
Yeah, it's car
Yeah.
audio.
Yeah. So what can we call? Like, I'm building a bedroom enclosure.
There you go.
Build a bed pass.
You should. That's what you got to figure it out.
Okay. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, however you're gonna get
'Cause I
to
just-
do that shit.
I like if I'm painting, dude, I've shoved the handle for your roller like an extension,
Mhm.
shoved it through the ceiling because I got so pissed off because it didn't look perfect. And then I had a hole in the ceiling that we had to fix.
And then you realize that you
Not in
had to
this
wait
house.
till the paint dried, and then it would all be.
No, I mean, like, you know how sometimes you'll be painting in every room where the texture is, you're gonna have little spots that the paint just don't get.
Yeah.
Right. Not me. I'll lose my mother effing mind. It drives it if it's not perfect, it drives me crazy. Caulking something.
Yeah.
I look like that meme of that dude covered in anti-seize. like, dude, I could write the Constitution with a tube of silicone and be fine, not touch nothing.
Yeah.
Dude, you give me a tube of caulk, hey, we're all turning into beige or whatever the hell color. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't know. I tried the little caulking tools and all that shit. Cause like everybody in Brooks family, like they're all real good at that shit. Like they can all house. Right. And I'm like, yeah, I can't, whatever. Like I can't do it.
good thing is I can do a little bit of everything. So
That's me.
yeah,
I can do a little bit of everything.
everything.
Yeah.
Painting cars. I'm in. I
Yeah,
love painting cars.
yeah.
No, I've never tried to paint a car.
I'm
Never tried doing any
Sprinkler
body
head gets busted. He don't know what to do.
mm-mm. Hell no. I called the plumber the other day when that pipe was leaking.
Well, no, it's like that when I was living here, you're like, dude, and I'm like, dude, I'll be right back. Went to Home Depot, got it, unscrewed it, put it in. There you go.
work. I will say this: if I try to do plumbing, I can take something that works just fine, and it will be totally screwed up when I'm done.
Shout out to Specialized Plumbing Solutions, Mike Aiken. Everybody on the Tarrant County side of the world, give Mike a shout. You need remodeling or plumbing done. And over here on their side, make sure you give a shout to Wasden Plumbing. John Wasden Plumbing. Anyway. Let's see here. I'll paint a mini truck, Kelly.
Rage painting.
Yes, that's me. I should just start a painting company and name it that.
Just carry a screwdriver and hit the can with it, and then spray the truck.
I will say that I'm one
Hell
of
yeah.
I will say that I'm one of the two top rattle can vehicle painters in Dallas. The other one would be Chase.
Yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah.
There's no shot involved with that.
No.
Wrong Chase.
I've got a buddy of mine back home. We call him Duty Head.
Yeah. God dang my voice. I've been recording too much.
Mm-hmm.
I need my spray. Brooke, I need my spray.
Yeah, he is a rattle can king.
Yeah.
I painted a crew cab square body dually in that garage out there with like 62 cans of.
I was gonna say it's gonna take a lot of cans to do a crew cab.
Hey, we two-tone that bitch. White roof, blue truck. Finished it like 10 minutes before it was time to leave for Cars and Comets.
Yeah.
Showed up and debuted that truck at Cars and Comets. It was awesome. It was killer. But we painted the, like up to the back doors, and then I had to back it out and back it back in so we could paint the bed. Just clear over the rust. Nothing better than patina, as long as it's not gloss clear.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
got to be a
a-
Mac.
I have a problem when they do gloss clear over it. That's a rat rod. No, it just looks like rat shit.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
The
Yes.
rust isn't shiny.
Yeah, not last time I checked.
Mm.
Till it rains,
Mm-hmm.
so it just looks like it's always in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to have that satin or matte finish.
Yeah.
The fumes were amazing, Kelly.
I preferred patina with linseed oil on it.
Yeah, but it still gets a little shiny.
But I mean, but you got a couple days. Like
Yeah.
you do it like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
couple
yeah.
days before the show.
But
Yeah.
I'm a matte clear
Yeah.
guy on patina.
Yeah.
So it's cleared to stop it,
Right.
but it's still dull.
Yeah.
So what else? I'm trying to think. So this whole
Ask him about his first rock bouncer.
rock bouncer. Okay, you kind of touched on it before. What's the difference in a rock crawler and a rock bouncer?
So a rock crawler is going to be something that you're going slow, trail riding, that kind of thing, technical crawling.
Okay.
You'll see a lot of them that are called moon buggies.
Damn it! I'm
Those-
gonna have to go get this right in a minute.
Those are, purpose built for crawling,
Okay.
technical crawling.
Okay.
So big rocks, that kind of thing. A rock bouncer is pretty much a heavily built rock crawler with a lot of horsepower. And you start at the bottom and hold it to the floor and shift to high gear and never check up.
So what do you have?
It's a mix.
Okay. Yours is a hybrid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Prius.
Not that bad.
Oh, not that kind of hybrid.
So you're just a little past cruising.
It'll do more than cruising.
Mall walking.
Mall.
Mall
Mall
walking.
walking.
Mall
Mall
walking. It's a mall walker.
His is a heavy built crawler with a lot of power. But
Okay.
it doesn't use the power unless it's
Needed.
yeah.
Or if I
Really
get, or
need
if I
it.
get stupid.
Unless it's necessary. Okay. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
That's like having an extra inch without having to worry about using it all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Understood. Of
Yeah.
lift, not
Yeah.
dirty bastards.
You can use that for everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be dirty.
That's
Mm.
true. That's
Oh
true.
yeah.
It's only dirty. Never mind.
If you may.
Nope. Nope. Mm-mm, mm-mm. If you want to use that other inch, it's going to cost you. Look, I promise we're not going to do OG segments all the time,
No.
but man, they're fun.
Well, I know because 20's a 20.
Yeah. Yeah. And a 40 Shawn will spot you. So I've always wanted to try it, but I've also kind of always been a puss. I don't think I could ride with somebody. I think I'd shit my pants. I just don't think I could. I had a good trying it.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot different when you ride.
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
drive. I'm riding in a car.
Yeah.
If you're riding with somebody, you have no control.
Yeah. Correct.
You're just at their mercy. But if you're driving, you have full control.
Yeah. Or at least until something slips out from under the tires and you start.
Well, and if you're not past your control, then you're really not. Your adrenaline really isn't going.
Right. It's the same as racing.
Yeah.
I mean, because I've been really dumb in a race car, real dumb, and rain, dirty
Hmm?
dirty public racetracks.
Oh, okay.
How's that?
Oh, no.
Dirty public racetracks with signal lights. Those are weird.
Yeah.
I thought it was yellow.
Just saying.
Road race. You can ask Jimmy. I'd tell you what I would do. I'd tell you what I do if let's say once I get coilovers on the grandma car.
Yeah.
And we make sure that all the pilot sports don't have nails in them.
Hmm.
Okay. I would take you guys on some twisties if you'd ride with me, and then I'd ride with you on some rocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I can make you shit your pants on some corners. Shawn and Ryan, let's take them to Wolf Caves. My new build has 4 seats.
Mine's always had 4 seats.
I mean, this could be some pretty good content.
Yeah, when?
So here's what I'm thinking. I wanted to bring this up.
I knew you were thinking. I could smell it.
Yeah. No, that was Dookie.
Oh.
But here's what I was thinking. I wanted to bring this up. So with what you guys do at these off-road parks and things like that, it really falls right in line with HHR Unplugged also. right?
Well, it does.
Mud parks and rock parks and trails. And, I guarantee you that while y'all were there were people driving around camp jamming to Colt Ford and,
Oh, yeah.
like I said, Georgia Boys and what else? Smo. There were people running around driving to all that stuff, right?
Smo. I hadn't heard Smo in a long
And
time.
then there was probably some dudes with mullets and less than 30 teeth running around listening to Gretchen Wilson. I guarantee you there was some redneck woman playing and some dude's fucking Jeep.
Oh yeah.
Guarantee it. So I'm thinking, tell them it's Jeremy, Texas Rock Outlaws. Okay.
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay. So what? Yeah, they got they can see the comments too, Jeremy.
Yeah, I can see you, Joe.
Texas Rock Outlaws. Y'all go check them out.
And see, I've got a decent system in mind.
Okay. Yeah. You do. You have. Yeah. You showed me. There's pictures of us with it.
Yeah.
We took pictures with it. Selfies.
Oh.
The internet only saw certain ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is it where you lost sight of your head?
It was real spooky with both of us in the Speedo next to that Jeep.
Was it spooky though?
I mean, I felt like I was going to get talked into something I really didn't want to do.
Yeah, until your Speedo just.
This dude here, Ryan, everybody that's not watching, Ryan's like, hey, that's like a 18-foot drop off right there behind my house that we use to test these things out. We could go down it. I got a meeting. I gotta go. I can't get dirty.
So he's like, this Speedo is really riding. I need to go.
Yeah.
I need to go in here.
What was a schmedium in his vagina going?
Yeah, he was trying to turn my Speedo into a G-string.
Got a little sand up in it.
Yeah. But
I'm afraid of heights. 18. Yeah. No.
and he said it's basically straight down and straight up.
Yeah.
It
Right?
is.
Yeah.
It is.
No,
There's
hell
no
no.
heights. I mean, you're on the ground. You're just going deeper into it.
Yeah. The down part. The upward. I'm good.
No, scarier to me.
Is it?
Yes. Up actually freaks me out a little more. Because you don't see what's like, you know what I mean? You don't see what's over there when you and by the way,
It says the asshole that does way faster than the speed limit goes over that hill you can't fucking see in the outskirts of Leonard.
they took those out.
Did they?
Fuck yeah, I tried to take
You can't see it anymore,
who did I try to take on the Valley Creek Hills today? Ryan Klein.
dude. Because there's this like when we went out there, man. When you're coming up over, you can't see shit.
No, and it's just
What's up,
But-
Clayton?
I tried to. Oh my goodness, Clayton, what's up, man? Big Clayton.
What up?
You know Clayton?
Hell yeah, Bonsai Cruisers, East Texas, baby.
Man, I've known Clayton for years.
He's got a sexy ass.
I don't know if I go that far.
I mean, it's big.
It is big.
I like-
don't
I
know
like
if I
ghetto
go that
booties.
far.
I'm just kidding, Clay dog. See, he said put a damn hat on. Eat shit. So that's Big Clayton to all of us in Bonsai Cruisers because my son is Little Clayton,
Oh, okay.
right? It's just different big though. I wouldn't really say my Clayton's little. Nice job, right?
Tall.
Well, the
Oh,
shine,
that is fucked up.
the shine off your head.
Damn. I'll give you that. And I'll even but for that, Ryan, you better hope you got a deep thought loaded. Nope, he failed.
They call it a mosquito bite because the mosquito has 46 teeth.
Wow.
You thought it was a fucking sting
Yeah,
your whole life, huh?
Right.
You know what? When I was little, I sat there and I went, "Why they call it a mosquito bite? They sting you." And then I looked it up, and they have 46 teeth. So just think, they never brush the motherfuckers and bite you. That's why it swells up.
Did you know male bees have a mustache?
Go.
Did you know male bees have a mustache?
No, I did not. Do they get mustache rides? Because we know a dude with a what did JJ call it? A badass lip monkey.
Yeah, dude.
Right in the middle of our interview,
Dude, yeah.
JJ Jones looks at Nathan Hopkins and goes, "Bro, you got a badass lip monkey." I'm like, okay, music guys are much like.
Dude, Shot has a beautiful mustache too.
Yes, he does.
you like that?
that little Raleigh Fingers mustache.
Yeah, that fucking prick.
Speaking of Raleigh Fingers mustaches, Ryan Klein, I was talking to Ryan Christenberry about the deep thought. But I mean, go ahead, Ryan, type it out. Let's see it. Type it out. Ready? Go. I gotta love, damn it. I gotta love the Jeopardy music.
Yeah.
I used to play that at the racetrack all the time when people wouldn't come to the staging lanes. I'd just start playing it. Ryan Klein, there you go. I got a sweet stash. You do.
Okay.
You do. Ryan's got an
does?
almost prick from Clarksville mustache.
Yeah.
We can't say his name anymore because every time we do, they jump on here and they say shot. And I got to get myself where that doesn't happen Saturday, because if nobody else goes with me, I got to drive home from Texarkana.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if they can hear the.
oops. Ryan, type out your deep thought. You ready? It's deep thought time, Ryan. Ryan Klein, apexbuco.com. Deep thought. I thought I would go deeper than that. You want to hear Big Mama's deep thought? Ready? Hang on. I can't see shit down here. I'm gonna let you talk to these guys for a minute. I gotta go get some throat spray.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, shut up. I'll be back.
So it's really sad though, because every time he gets that throat spray, he holds the back of his head.
Is he hitting that gag reflex?
Right.
Mm.
So how long were you guys at the I forgot what the name of it
Mega
was.
Run.
Thank you.
I was there Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
Shawn was there Saturday.
Yeah, I just Saturday.
Yeah. Okay.
I live in the same town, so it's,
Oh, there you go. You're like,
I can go out early that morning, go back in that evening, and be I'm good
hell
with
yeah.
that.
where it's a 2-hour drive from me.
And there was how many people there?
They said 700 people. They didn't have a count of how many vehicles.
Really? But there was a slew of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, yeah.
packed.
Was there a couple of them that you were just like, yeah, those are that's the one I want to build?
They had some nice ones.
Yeah.
Definitely had some nice ones.
Nice. Yeah, I want to go to one. I've never been to anything off-roading. Honestly, yeah.
You know, I prefer not to go to the big events like that very often, just because there's too many damn people.
And I don't like people either.
No.
Well,
I don't like large groups.
And while we were sitting there on the trailer talking, there was a couple buggies in front of us, and one guy actually got run over right there in front of us.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Happens a lot.
Like how bad?
Ran over his legs.
Ran all the
Okay.
way up to his thigh.
Man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, and that's the chance you take, you know?
So I got a funny story.
Yeah.
You remember at Redline when the blue Corvette ran over my foot and my knee went up inside the wheel well of the Corvette?
Yeah.
You know who that was?
Huh.
So you know Laramie
Yeah.
of Affinity.
Yeah.
You know, the work wife.
Right.
It's her boyfriend's best friend
Nice.
that's over there all the time.
Nice.
Because Scotty and that dude used to come to the track all the time. But yeah, straight. I say, hang on one second, man. Let me write your number on the back window. Next thing I know, I'm wadded up inside a Corvette.
Yeah.
Yeah. I threw the shoe polish across the staging lanes,
Oh yeah.
called him a dumb bastard. I don't remember what else. And then when he came back around the next time, I was like, hey, man, my bad for yelling at you. He goes, no, dude, I deserved it. So, Ryan used to do some off-road racing. Ryan Klein did.
What kind of racing was it? Like Ultra 4 or
I
what?
thought it was dirt bikes, but I could be wrong. Um,
Yeah, Ultra 4 is the big thing now.
All right. What's that?
It's a cross between a desert racer and a rock racer.
Okay.
So like
okay.
a trophy truck.
Yeah.
But a 4-wheel drive trophy truck. basically.
That's
wow.
rad.
Yeah.
So you have your slow sections and your fast sections
So see, that's the thing is like, I
on the same pass.
almost sounded like Ricky Bobby. I want to go fast. I want to go fast. Like I would love to do like Baja, like and jump like trophy trucks, like Baja. You know what I mean? I'm in. No.
You know, it's like an all day long car wreck is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I heard it'll beat the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm not interested.
Yeah. My
side by sides.
my dad went to high school with the owners of Simon and Simon Racing, the
Okay.
original one. So, you know, a lot of trophy trucks and all that was around, but I never went and did it.
I would love to see. I'm down.
I wouldn't mind riding in one, you know, one that was actually nice set up
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like this Ultra 4 stuff. I mean, you know, there's guys easy $250,000 in their cars.
Good Lord.
I don't see spending that.
Barber
kind of
Joe
money.
said he'd do it with me, and
What?
probably ride Go Fast in the Baja.
And go fast in the Baja.
So Clayton said that he cussed Shawn one time, scared the shit out of me and his Mustang. I won't ride with him anymore. Do tell, Shawn.
Man, I'm a little older, so
Okay.
I don't remember these kinds of things.
Okay.
I've
You're not
been-
calling Clayton a liar.
I mean, I'm not saying he's a liar.
You're just saying you don't believe him.
I'm just saying that I don't remember.
Maybe.
Ryan said
I've never scared
GNCC and
anybody.
AXCC want to do King of the Hammers though.
Hammers.
Have you done?
Hammers is like the Super Bowl,
I've-
Ultra Four,
I've
and
seen
all that.
I've seen the Hammers stuff on TV and YouTube
Yeah,
and whatnot.
Yeah, and
I've seen Hammer stuff.
Ryan talking about a big get together and all that.
Yeah.
No, I care nothing about going to Hammers.
So that'd be a lot like I got a hair hanging off. If y'all are wondering what the hell I'm doing.
Where'd it come from?
Well, you know.
He did,
Sorry about that.
he did. He had to get that spray from somewhere.
Yeah. Her name old Bertha, goddamn, she needs to trim that shit. Wow.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
King of the Hammers side by side cost $130K. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I know everybody was making fun of those new Can-Ams, the way their spindle and upper control arm and everything is done. They were beating the piss out of those things at the Hammers
Really?
and holding it.
Really? In stock?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So God dang it, dude. I don't know if I can make it through tomorrow night. I hope I can. I have to, I guess.
I mean,
They're gonna be like, let's sign here. Good job. We got a big old secret for y'all. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, Matlock, it was really cool back when I could talk and do podcasting. Let me come MC your concert. Jesus Christ. Maybe all right.
hey, you know what? Because
I'll go get a
I'm
medicine ball.
overcoming this whole stage thing
See
and,
you.
and being in front of people and all that. Maybe what we'll need to do is just turn your mic off. You just do that, and I'll lip sync behind the stage.
Hey,
What's going on? Blah, blah,
y'all
blah.
stay tuned. Coming to a venue near you. Oh, Jimmy Harrison and Tanner Martin. They're finna start stretching their stage legs.
Mm.
Jimmy's so excited. Okay, so I have a question for you. Off of last night, we told everybody all the things going on, right?
Yeah.
Was it last night?
Yeah.
Or not before? Not before last. Whatever.
Yeah, sure.
The last episode.
Yeah. The night before.
Okay. Let's say that once we get everything set up where we're doing 2 or 3 open mic nights a week at different bars all over North Texas. And because we all are booking our own stuff for our own selves as well as the show as a whole, right? So if I have to go MC for somebody out of state for a week, y'all are gonna have to do open mic nights.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I like it. I think it's rad. Or you could go do the MC stuff and I'll do the open mic nights. Because I think you'd be willing to call people out like I do. Like
What?
every one of you dirty
What do you mean?
motherfuckers could use a new shirt. Get over here and buy one from this guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I did at Bonham Outpost. It was awesome. They did too. They came and bought shirts. What do we got going on here? Clayton told you to clear my throat. Ryan said, talking about crazy fast vehicles. Do you remember Gumby? I do remember Gumby.
Mm-hmm.
I do. So it kind of so King of the Hammers is kind of a speed week, like a Salt Flats kind of thing. Like there's just people everywhere, like a Bonneville thing.
Oh yeah.
Right. We've got some people that do a lot of shit with speed weeks. Who was that? Somebody that's always on the show, watching the show. Just did Salt Flats and went really damn fast.
I'd like to go check that out, but I've heard it's not a spectator sport.
That's what I've heard. Like you just hang out.
You see
and
them take off, and then that's it.
Yeah, or if you're mid track, you see.
Yeah,
because it's like 11 miles or something, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's
how long?
It's long. I mean, 400 miles an hour. I mean,
yeah.
I'd like to try 300. I'd try 300.
I don't know how. I couldn't tell you how fast I've been.
I've been 240. I'd try 300. I think it'd be cool.
I've been 210.
I don't know if I could do it now. I'm older, but I don't know. You're not gonna have to worry about how bad it hurts. So the Gumby that Shawn's talking about, everybody else is like, yeah, I don't remember. We're like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I remember Gumby. Y'all remember Gumby? And everybody's like,
Yeah, his friend Pokey.
I'm Gumby, damn it. Anybody? Nobody remembers. I'm Gumby, damn it. No.
Oh yeah.
Eddie Murphy, Saturday Night Live, back in the day. Anyway, so I had a 71 C10, long bed. Literally bought it off a note lot in Richardson.
Is this the one with the heads?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know the story.
I bought this truck, small block, 3-speed. Somebody had already cut a 97-foot hole in the floor for the 3-speed shifter, right? So all the screws were toe-nailed like this to hold it in the truck, typical C10 shit in the 90s.
Yeah.
This thing sounded like a top fuel dragster, and it was fast. I'm talking fast. No idea what was done to it. We had no clue. But I was 18. Yeah, because I had it when my daughter was born. And dude, I'm talking about this truck was fast. Well, it started smoking real bad, and it was just, this truck had a 307 head on one side and a small block 400 head on the other side with block off plates in the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can put freeze plugs in them to kill that extra passage. It had them. It was a 307 head on one side, a 400 head on the other side, and a single roller timing chain. There was nothing other than a big ass cam and some Urson roller rockers from Super Shops. Like, and it had a Team G intake and a Holly and a 3-speed, and I don't know what gears. I'm going to guess they were out of a 6-cylinder truck, because that bitch was, I mean, nasty fast.
It's the stupidest combinations are the ones that work the best.
Me and Shawn Miles won more damn street races in that truck, supposedly, allegedly, somewhere in or around Richardson, Texas.
Mhm.
And one day there was these kids in a 3rd gen Camaro, and me and Shawn were going somewhere. I don't even know what we were doing. We were just out riding around. And that damn old 3-speed in the floor, you know, it was one of them Hurst universal shifters, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And dude, I took off in that truck, and it lit its ass up in first gear. And I went to shift it hard, and I let on the clutch and said, bah! Stuck in first.
Oh no.
Lost $50 for one, and had to creep that bitch all the way down Spring Valley to the first place I could pull in and crawl under it and take it out of gear.
Damn it.
Because the linkages were like, look like
linkage will hang out.
it looked like fucking pretzels. I was like, son of a bitch. That truck was he said, yeah, it got in second gear. It was bad, dude. But yeah, we drove all the way down Spring Valley in first.
I had a 70 model F100 with 3-speed on the column.
Yep.
Going to work one day, or no, me and my sister were going to the store. Shifted it out of first into second, and the shifter come off of my hand.
Yeah,
Driving
I've done that.
all the way home in first gear.
I've done that. Yep. I've done
Damn it.
that.
That's when my truck finally got a 3-speed in the or got the shifter in the floor.
Yep.
And I put it in there backwards. I didn't
Yeah.
flip the linkage on the transmission.
Yep. Did you just leave it that way?
Oh yeah.
I had a 69 Falcon. I put it was automatic, and I put a floor shifter in it, and it was backwards forever.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
them Fords with the old Univert, like the Unimatic shifter, you know, the Mr. Gasket.
Yeah.
There was no plates or anything to make it work right in a Ford.
Right on the shift shaft.
Yeah. So there was nothing you could do about it. It was backwards.
I had a 66 Fairlane with the shifter backwards.
Yeah. And
Everybody would go, dude, are you what are you doing? And I'm like, what?
yeah.
It's in park, bro.
Yeah. And this
I
car,
swear.
This is my car. I got it.
Yeah.
And that 69 Falcon had a bench seat.
Mhm.
Well, on the, a C4 is 97 miles long, like a 727 torque fly. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So the shifter, you couldn't put that car all the way in park. Like the seat, it hit the seat. So you put it in park and just let off the brake and just keep pulling it and let it roll until it finally went
clicks.
clunk. Yeah. That's how you put it in park. You stop like 3 feet early so that you could hold it in gear. And then one time it was a really, really clean car, but the quarter panels were just completely rotted all to shit. And we were somewhere and I got mad at somebody. I don't remember what the deal was, but I threw my keys back at the car and they went through the quarter panel, through the other quarter panel, and hit this kid from high school, hit his brand new Fox Body Mustang right in the side of the car. Boom. I was like, man, my bad, bro. Sorry, man.
That's a 1 in a million shot right there.
Shawn said, tell him about the RX-7. No, we ain't going to bring that one up. My body starts hurting.
Yeah.
We did some racing down Buckingham with RX-7. It was fast. It was scary, though. They don't handle very well. Not first gen RX-7s.
No, first gens? No.
Yeah, not stock.
No.
They're fast.
Yeah.
But they turn like that damn Crown Victoria you got sitting out there, probably.
No, the Crown Victoria turns really well.
Oh, yeah. Then no, they don't turn like that at all then. They turn like Brooks Subaru.
No, the original chassis it turned like that.
Yeah. So what other rides are you into? Like, I mean, is there other, so no more hot rods, no more street racing, no more?
I've got a 79 Mustang.
Okay.
I did a YouTube video on it, picked it up out of a tree line, had a 6-owner in it, been setting for 30 years.
Yep.
got it running and driving. And then my son has a 2000 model GT Mustang with a 70mm turbo on it.
Oh shit.
Told me in like 2 weeks we're going to the racetrack. And I'm like, well, I've got a 302 and I've got a 5-speed and I've got a nitrous kit. And I've got an 8.8 and I've got this and this and this. So I slapped this car together in 2 weeks. Aluminum headed 302, got a little cam and stuff.
Hell yeah.
And it's got the potential to run in the 10s on the nitrous.
Okay.
Locked up caliper and that kind of thing. And I hadn't been in a slick car on nitrous in like 17 years.
Yeah,
So
with a clutch.
I completely just ruined the whole day, but I had so much fun.
Yeah.
And my son and I raced, and he ended up beating me because I yanked it out of first gear when I left the line of gear, sprayed it. When I went to hit third, missed third, blew a head gasket. So now it was on 7 cylinders. And then, so
Hell yeah.
Man.
It was a botched day all the way around.
Yeah.
Drag racing at its
but
finest.
Man, I had a blast.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Drag racing at its finest.
I've got the car all put back together, and it's just sitting, just waiting now. I need to put some wheels on the back of it and then go back to
playing.
carry it back to the track.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because the squirrel got in the way. He was going to tell you about his first rock bouncer.
Oh, my bad.
Oh yeah.
The famous rock bouncer.
It's a
Did I squirrel?
One of us did.
Okay.
well, there's
Ain't none of us real focused.
80 model Pinto.
Hell yes.
What?
Yeah. Ford Pinto.
Okay.
Powered by?
460.
Okay.
Hell yeah. I've seen a lot of race cars and pro street cars, big block Ford Pintos.
Yeah, this thing, I cut the front completely off of it and tubed it out, and it had a injected 460 with nitrous and C6 205, had 1-ton running gear, had 40s on it at first, and then I ended up putting Rockwell 2.5-ton axles under it and 44s. And
Damn it.
called it the mean bean.
I like that. I like that.
It was a pile.
The Dento Pinto.
Right.
It would not run. I mean, it didn't work at all.
What made it the best was it was your pile.
That's right.
Yeah. And I've built cars and people are like, why? I'm like, because it's fucking mine.
Yeah.
This was when all the forums were going big, Texas 4x4.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Pirate. And, Pirate was all about hate.
And DFWstings.net.
Yes.
Yep.
Boy, that was the most evil forum on the internet.
We had one called Old West Racing.
Okay.
We were on all the time.
Yellow Bullet.
But yeah, on Pirate.
It's still on that one.
Nice.
Pirate hated on everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I put the Pinto on there to get laughs out of it, and everybody loved it.
Hell
I got
yeah.
nothing but love on that car.
I win, bitches.
Right.
Yeah. And then there was the secret back door to Midwest street cars back in the day. How to get to Mexico.
Yeah.
That was a cool site. Talk about some trolls.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like the forum days, like everybody now that's young and they just have Facebook and Instagram and stuff, they think they can internet troll.
Yeah. No.
That's why I'm like, go ahead. Y'all come on here and let's try to internet troll.
Yeah.
I welcome it with open arms. Come on. Because we're all from the forum days.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
And buddy, the forum days, you'd troll and then you fuck up and you'd run into somebody that you were trolling because most of them forums were local.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So then
for
the forum days, you might have to fight because of what you said on the internet.
Hmm?
You know what I mean?
Our forum was about an hour radius. It was Tyler, Longview, Kilgore,
Yeah.
Gilmer. I mean,
Bunch of crazy ass East Texas people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all are nuts.
Yeah, it was all East Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, East Texas people are crazy. Have you met Chase Raines? That was the greatest TikTok ever today.
Oh, God, that was great.
You know what? I think the internet needs to hear that if y'all are cool with it, honestly. I'm going to find it on my phone. Because if I put it on the internet, they'll cut our video off. And we found a way around this. They can't hear it. So there's a licensing thing where if you play like a YouTube video or something while you're using StreamYard, they won't hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll hear it on the podcast, but you won't hear it on the live feed.
Right.
So they miss all the good shit. But what they can hear is cell phones. So all you have to do is go in here and find your person. There's one right there. Y'all listen to this. I want y'all to think about this real hard based off of what we were just talking about the forums will get your ass kicked if you didn't, right? Listen to Chase Raines, everybody. Oh shit.
I didn't get fucking hate.
Hold on. We're gonna back off of it.
I'm still the same
A lot of y'all didn't get fucking hazed enough as kids, and it shows. We don't need the 10 Commandments. We need wall sits and hazing. Kids can't be mean enough to each other anymore. Where the fuck did the bullies go? Bullies made me what I am today. They turned me from a weak bitch who was scared into somebody who punches homophobes. Bring back hazing. You have to earn your place. How are you going to earn your place if you don't get your fucking balls hazed off?
Yeah.
How do you know that your friends are your friends if they don't make you do dumb shit to prove your loyalty? Have some loyalty. We're missing a lot of loyalty. Hazing breeds loyalty and camaraderie. Punch your friend in the dick today. Fuck. A lot of y'all didn't get fucking hazed enough. Punch your friend in the dick today.
Oh, that prick.
I better not get hit in the balls on Saturday. That's gonna suck.
Yeah.
He'll be like, "Hey, welcome to my house."
Ooh.
Yeah, you fucker. But he's right.
Yeah.
He's 100% right.
Yeah.
I missed the forum days.
So, like, my kids, they come home with all this drama, right? And everybody's mean, and everybody's picking on me, and everybody's this. And I'm like, I'll play along with it for 2 or 3 days, right? I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Just blow it off. It'll go away. It'll stop, right? Like, I don't know. What do you say these days?
Right.
You get in a fight now, you're going to alternative school.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you don't just get licks and you don't have a PE coach that's going to hand you boxing gloves and tell you to go to the gym and handle it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and then finally with 2 of them, like day 3, I'm like, listen, other than telling you to knock their fucking teeth in, I don't know what else to tell you. Either ignore, walk away from them, do whatever, or punch them in the mouth. I don't know which one to tell you. If you punch them in the mouth, just let me know you're going to do it so I don't get too far away from home that day.
Yeah, because you're
So
going to get in trouble.
So I can come pick you up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you ain't going to be in trouble at home.
Right.
I'll probably go buy you something. Like, but just damn.
Yeah.
So he's right.
Mhm.
Like, and what y'all do, the kind of motorsport that you're in, you get your ass kicked, you run your mouth enough.
Mhm.
Then people don't play around. Half of them get drunk.
Oh, yeah.
And Jeremy said, I tell my 14-year-old daughter to throat punch him. Damn right.
Oh, yeah.
When my daughter was, I think, 13 or 14, she was being bullied in school, and which stepdaughter.
Yeah.
But her dad had told her, wait, somebody miles off, puts her hands on you, you punch him in the nose.
Yeah.
And she told her mom that, and she's like, no, you didn't. I'm like, that's exactly what she
You
needs to
damn
do.
right.
Yeah.
Because other bullies will see that,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
she's going to get in trouble.
Yeah. That's why you fight the biggest dude on the prison yard.
Yeah, because the school system screwed up. People can bully and not get in trouble, but
Yeah.
whenever somebody stands up, I said, but and she didn't wait for somebody to put her hands on her though. She went in there and they started mouthing, and she reared back and punched him right in the nose.
Oh, shit.
Took care of it, didn't it?
No, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
did get into trouble, but
Yeah.
she got to get taken care
Handled.
of.
Mhm.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I remember one time with Clayton, this was a long time ago. I said a long time ago, it was middle school. Somebody was just, it was nonstop with him, constant. And I'm just telling him to stop. And back then, Clayton was like he was like the fat dorky kid with glasses, and like, he's changed a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, man, you're just going to have to handle it. Make them stop. Next day, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, listen, I'm going to tell you now. You come home tomorrow telling me about it instead of telling me that you took care of it, I'm going to beat your ass.
Mhm.
Which I wouldn't. I put my hands on Clayton once because he mouthed up to his mama. So I picked him up by his chin up against the refrigerator. Told him, if you ever talk to my wife like that again, I'm going to beat your ass like a grown man. And he's never disrespected his mom since.
No.
But
He needed it.
I was like, if you don't handle it, I'm gonna beat your ass when you get home. I'm tired of hearing it. I don't want to hear it again.
Mhm.
And I don't know what he ever did, but he did. I didn't hear about it anymore. So he either bottled it deep inside or but he did chin check somebody for picking on another kid one time. So I was pretty proud of it.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, put him up against the locker and he's like, I said stop. So good for him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you ain't in trouble. take a couple of days off. You're all right. But yeah, the forum days, God, that was so fun. But look how much we got accomplished on the forum days, man. Because if you could weed through the bullshit and the trolling, people were actually on there to help a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like there were a lot of tips and a lot of people wanted to help. Well, on Facebook groups, it's not like that.
No.
No, Facebook's mean.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And
If it ain't what you like, it sucks.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
that's pretty much.
or
what
you'll
it
just
is.
get some dumbass look. Like I don't give a shit what you believe, which side of the political aisle you sit on, but it never fails that somebody on either side, somebody's got to throw politics into it now, right?
Right.
And they're like, look at this picture of my busted yoke or whatever, and somebody's like, I looks like a Democrat built it.
Mhm.
I mean, shut the fuck up.
Like, where'd that come from?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was no reason for there's no reason for that.
No.
And now all you did was start a 53 fucking thread argument over who's the lesser piece of shit.
Well, and that's the sad part is there's no anymore. There's no camaraderie. Like there's nothing like together. Everything's like against.
Yeah.
It has. Here's the thing.
Because on Facebook you're
Our-
far enough away to not get your ass kicked.
Well, and that's a ban. I'm probably opening a can of worms, but
Okay.
that's the whole thing with all these deals. You know, they sit there and they tell you, you know, like this is how it's supposed to be, and it's segregation. That's what
Yeah.
it is. You're segregating the whole world. Why
Yeah.
can't we just be all together and be like, yeah, that sucks.
yeah.
Like, shut the
Yeah.
up, you know?
And maybe I put that one in there because that's what I could afford, man. Can
Yeah.
somebody help me or not?
Whenever I see something like that, and there'll be a few people in there that'll give good advice,
Uh-huh.
on it.
You just got to weed through them.
Yeah, I'll agree with them or whatever, and then you get a bunch of BS in there.
Uh-huh.
I'll usually go and I'll message the people. Hey,
Yeah.
look, this is what I've done. This
Yep.
is this is real world experience. I've done this, and this, and I usually end up with a customer out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm nobody. People tell me that
Not
I'm
what I heard.
this, and
I heard you was the god.
people
wasn't even
build
just
me
from
up,
you,
and
wasn't even just from you, man.
people build me up, and I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm just like anybody else. But I'm like, I've done this. This is the fix for it. If you need to ask me questions, message me.
Dude, shit. Dude, we got to lose each other's info before I get rich.
The big block Geo.
I need to hear about the big block swapping to Geo.
Oh, you like that?
Dude, we can't get rich and no Shawn Cross and Ryan because we're gonna build some outlandish shit. Or, no, they're gonna build it.
I'm gonna go.
Was it a track? Was it what was it? Was it a tracker, a storm? What was it?
Metro.
A Metro, 3-cylinder Metro.
Yes.
Wayne McCurley says he's been on your page for some time now. Yeah, apparently he likes your work.
Said I am a nobody.
He does a lot of
Just like everybody.
he does a lot of hometown hot roddering too. And in fact, we owe him a banner because we're not going to talk about why. It's a long story. Wayne, I haven't forgotten you, dude. We'll come up with something better for you. Anyway,
Now,
so tell us about the Geo.
My Geo, big block Geo, was a 459 cubic centimeter Predator engine.
Okay.
What? No, hold on. Like a junior dragster motor?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Harbor Freight Special.
Yes.
We like us some junior dragsters.
So I was looking at that
yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, we like us some junior dragsters. Okay. What else? I feel like that's not the end of the story.
No, that's it.
Okay, so it wasn't like a crawler or nothing like that. It was just a hot rod.
No, yeah.
It was
Well,
like putting a Hayabusa
can-
motor in
You
a
can
smart car.
call it a hot rod, but I mean,
I bet it wasn't slow.
Something's got 14 and a half horsepower. I mean,
But it probably wasn't slow.
she'll snap your neck when you hit the brake. That's about it.
You hit a wall.
When you hit the brake.
It would shoot like 6-7 foot flames though.
Yeah.
Success.
Yeah.
Yes.
Success.
What's bad though is the car was sold before I even got halfway through it.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean, I still got to play with it.
I got something fun I want to do here. I'm gonna go around the table and ask this question, and then we're gonna let Ryan talk about RevLimit for a minute, and then we're gonna have some more fun. We're already an hour and 6 minutes in.
Really?
It goes fast, dude. This show
Yeah.
goes fast, man.
Yeah.
We have a good time.
Yeah.
But here's the around the table question, and I'm gonna start with Ryan. The absolute most obscure thing you ever did to keep a vehicle on the road because you were piss ass broke.
Oh boy.
It's real bad that I've got two.
Oh boy.
That's a good question, isn't it?
It is a good
It is. I'm
That-
trying to think of what.
You got nothing, Jimmy?
I really don't.
I don't know that I have anything.
Don't go to bed yet, Jeremy. It's going to get better.
Just
Damn. Okay, so I'll go first and maybe that'll spark y'all.
maybe.
Okay, I'll do that. So, and I can't take the credit for either of them because that Indian looking dude back there did it because we couldn't afford to fix my shit to drive to school. Well, no, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, you got it.
I forgot about that one. That was just to get a project car home, though.
Yeah.
But yeah,
still.
no, these were cars that I was driving to school and work and baseball and stuff in high school. So my grandma bought me an 84 Plymouth Laser from somebody she worked with.
Okay.
Non-turbo, non-cool. Wasn't no Carroll Shelby. It wasn't no Daytona. It was just a plain ass Laser. Didn't even have a spoiler.
Oh,
Right. It was Dookie maroon with Dookie maroon interior.
I had that same one for about 2 days.
And it had a 2.2 and a 4-speed. This car was bass. But it did have the cool shit in the middle that told you which taillight was out.
right.
Right. Okay. Drove it. Like we got it home. We got it running. I drove it, I don't know, month or so back and forth to school. And for the Thompsons, a month's a pretty long time. That's not bad, especially back then. We just piled them up in the creek and go get another one. Like bad. It was bad. But this one broke. We didn't have nothing else to drive. And it was a carburetor. Had a carburetor problem. Well, a carburetor for a 84 Plymouth Laser was expensive. Like $600 expensive in like 94.
Right.
What we did have was a bunch of 1x4s. Okay. And we did have a bunch of Volkswagen carburetors. And my dad made an adapter from that Plymouth Laser intake to a Volkswagen Solex carburetor
Nice.
and hooked that bitch up. And that car ran for 2 years. And that carburetor was on it when we sold it.
Wow.
Still running. And I think we sold that car for like $700. And it got like 43 miles to the gallon. Slower than hell until it got churned up. Once it would get moving, it'd run
was fine.
65 or 70.
Yeah.
But in 94, the speed limit was 55.
Right.
So, I mean, that joker, hell, it was fine.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, it went everywhere. So the other one's also a carburetor thing. So it was y'all remember the Hyundai Excel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So when Hyundai first came out, that was the only car they had.
It's the only one they had.
That's the only car they had was the Excel. And I got one, and very exact situation. It ended up needing a carburetor. Well, those carburetors had like 73,000 vacuum ports and hoses and shit just everywhere. Well, what we had was some adapting materials, probably wood, because we didn't have no tools to do anything cool. And Dad made a adapter to an adapter.
Nice.
So he made an adapter to go from the Hyundai intake, okay, to a 2-barrel flange,
Mhm.
and then bolted a Mr. Gasket 2-barrel to 4-barrel adapter. And we put a fucking quadrijet on that Hyundai Excel.
Oh my Lord.
Jesus.
Dude,
Jesus.
it was so fun. But I bet that car got, there went my camera. Bye-bye.
Later, camera.
Told y'all they wouldn't. That's how long it lasted, an hour.
Wow.
That's a piece of shit. I ain't gonna stand by. That car probably got 4 miles to the gallon.
I don't doubt it.
And it stunk like shit all the time. But it gets you to Leonard and back. We lived about 8 miles out of town, and it gets you there. But what Jimmy was talking about was he bought a 64 Fairlane from our great grandparents. My dad did. He bought a 64 Fairlane from his grandparent, my great grandparents' next door neighbor in Oak Cliff. Okay. We lived in Waxahachie. Like 32, 33 mile trip to our house.
Hmm.
Well, this thing, the gas tank was like full of rust. This car had been sitting forever. 289, 4-barrel car, automatic, console. It was a cool car.
Mhm.
It was a 64 Comet Caliente. Super cool.
So it had the Hypo 289.
Super cool car.
Yeah.
But it didn't have no gas tank. We didn't have no truck and trailer. And my dad damn sure wasn't fixing to get a wrecker because, well, fuck that. that's just my dad. Boat gas can, right, with the bulb, and the gas can was in between, like in the middle of the windshield and like at the cowl of the hood, right, and an extra piece of fuel hose into the car with him, and the bulb in with him. And he'd pump that motherfucker up and he'd drive it and start spitting and sputter and he'd pump, just keep on pumping. And he drove that damn car all the way to Waxahachie, pumping that fuel bulb for an outboard boat motor.
So that's what I use for like my project cars and stuff.
Yeah.
But I plumb it into the fuel pump.
Yeah.
So you can actually use that bulb and
Right.
pump fuel through the fuel pump and all the way to the carburetor.
Yeah.
So that way you actually,
It'll siphon.
You bleed all the system.
It'll siphon. Yeah. No,
And then once you crank it up and run it, then
he unhooked the fuel hose from the going to the fuel pump
just straight to
and
the
hooked that
carburetor.
bitch straight to the carburetor. That my dad could make. That's why. So this tattoo, my very first tattoo ever, is a crescent wrench right here, right?
Mhm.
It's got my dad's initials in it, and when he was born and when he died. But that was my very first tattoo, and we always made jokes that he could fix anything with a crescent wrench. So that's
So I don't have any like that, but my dad.
Yeah.
We were, and now I was, 2-3 years old. Up until I started kindergarten, we never really lived in a house.
okay.
We lived in vehicles.
Yeah, I get it.
And it was, my dad was a hippie,
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we're coming maybe from California. We're in a van with a motorcycle in the back of the van, completely taken apart, towing a $69 Dodge Charger.
Right on.
Rear end goes out in the van. Somewhere, I don't know where. Dad and some other dude and my mom and me, we're in the van. My dad and this guy pull the motorcycle out of the Charger. Didn't have a motor or nothing in it.
They towed the whole package with the motorcycle.
Pull the motorcycle out, put it together, take the rear end out of the van. The guy is sitting on the back of the motorcycle holding the rear end while Dad drives it to, I guess, wrecking yard or something to get it replaced.
Man, that's rad.
Yeah. I mean, look, that was the Volkswagen, my very first bug. I traded that 69 Falcon that my dad had let me drive. He didn't give it to me.
Mhm.
It was his car. But I traded it for a 62 bug. So I swing a deal. I'm 16. I swing a deal. I drive home. This is in Celeste, the car is. So we lived 8 miles out of Leonard. So it was a 15-mile trip, probably. So I get home. My dad gets home from work. And I'm like, hey, I think I found me a Volkswagen. And he's like, okay, cool. Because our whole family's into Volkswagens. And I was like, but I traded the Falcon for it. He's like, what Falcon? I was like, well, we only have one. He's like, my Falcon? Well, yeah. So I kind of need you to come with me with the title to get the car home. He goes, okay, well, first of all, we're going to talk about this trading my car shit. And he goes, but why do I got to go with you? I'm like, so you're not saying no? And he's like, we'll talk later, but what kind of bug is it? I told him. I was like, it's a 62. It's got a 1200 in it. I think it's bone stock. I didn't tell him that it dropped a valve and that's why they quit driving it.
Oh.
So until he was like, well, cool, let's go get it. And I was like, okay, but you're going to need to follow me in the truck. He's like, what? I was like, well, it doesn't run. Why doesn't it run, Brian? I don't know. It tries to start and then it just stops trying to start. He goes, let's go get this fucking car. And my mom's trying to throw a fit and he's trying to be mad, but he's real excited that I found a 62 bug.
Right.
Right. And we go and we look at the car and he wanted to tell me that it was a great car. There wasn't a spot of rust in this car. Heater channels were perfect. They worked. The heater worked.
That's odd.
Battery tray was perfect. The car was perfect. They didn't adjust the valves and it dropped a valve. So we hook onto it. And this is in a 67 GMC truck, 3 on a tree with a 283. This mother humper is pulling me. I'm 16. And he's pulling me home with a tow rope at 75 miles an hour down Highway 78. S curves and hills. And then we lived 2 miles down a rock road with hills. He didn't give a shit. Yeah, I was just holding on for dear life.
Right.
First, and somehow pulling me that fast, the son bitch saw me dipping, had it with a dip of snuff in his rearview mirror from a 67 GMC truck to that bug. So I was already in more trouble when we got home, right? So we get there and he gets out of the truck and he just, by Jordan, he gets out of the truck and just goes in the house. Didn't say shit. I'm like, oh God, I'm in trouble. Man, no cell phones or nothing, you know? Couldn't call my buddies, nothing. And he comes out, I don't know, 15 minutes later with the Leonard graphic in his hands, the Leonard newspaper. And I'm like, I'm going to get my ass whooped like a dog. And he has it circled, hands it to me. And he goes, oh, shit lick over in Trenton. My dad always had nicknames for people. He's like, oh, shit lick over in Trenton with the Volkswagens. I knew who he was talking about. He goes, he's got a motor over there. It's a 1300, but it's $75. But we got to grind the valves and put it back together. Okay. He's like, you got $75? I'm like, probably. So I got to spend it. He goes, you traded my car for this.
Yeah, you do now.
So we go to Trenton, we get the motor, we put it in the back of the truck, come home, we set it on a picnic table together, right? He gets the ramps out from under the house because we didn't have no garage or nothing. Everything was up under the skirting of the house. Old ass house. And pulls the ramps out, sets them on the ground, puts Volkswagens for Dummies next to me on the picnic table. My buddy Daniel had shown up by then because they saw us dragging it. And he shows up and he goes, here's the deal. Because I pick Daniel up for school every day, right? Like I go get him and I take him to school every morning here because we had baseball. And my dad goes, you two fucking idiots don't want to ride the bus Monday morning. I'd go ahead and figure out how to get this car running. Went inside, watched TV all weekend. So we did. First of all, we had to figure out how to get the motor out. I hadn't pulled one out. I didn't know they pulled them out from the bottom at the time, right? I'm like, why didn't you use fucking ramps? And then I figured it out, right? 4 bolts and 7 wires and a throttle cable and a fuel line. You're good to go. And we pull the motor out and we get the other motor apart. And I read the book and he gave me some valve lapping compound and a suction cup and showed me how to put it in the drill instead of having to do it by hand. So that was nice of him. And we got this motor put all back together, got everything hooked up by Sunday around 11 in the morning, maybe noon. Car was ready. Bitch wouldn't start, would not crank. And I was pretty much in tears, right? He's like, what'd you do? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I have no idea. So we had like 7 acres where we lived, and he hooks onto this car with me in it again with a tow rope and this damn GMC pickup. He's dragging me around this pasture at 40 miles an hour, telling me to dump the clutch. We finally get the car to start in the field. And man, we unhooked that bitch, and me and Daniel we're going to town, right? 6 miles to town or whatever it was. Car didn't have no fucking brakes.
Oh shit.
None. Daniel's like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I'm going to pick your fucking ass up for school tomorrow morning and we're going to drive this bitch to school. We ain't doing nothing. I drove that car for like 3 weeks with the emergency brake and downshifting.
Yeah, I've done that.
And I come home from a baseball game real late one night. We had an out-of-town game. And I get home and my cousin Corey said, you got to love a good old Ronnie Thompson story. Everybody knows my dad was a scary son bitch, but that tall, but he'd scare the hell out of you. But anyway, I come home real late on a Friday night from a baseball game. And I just pulled in our big ass driveway and I just parked right behind the truck that my dad drove every day, that 67 GMC. He drove it to Dallas every day. Well, he had to get up that morning to go get gas for the lawnmower and shit. So I get up at whatever time it was and we're talking. And he was like, how's that Volkswagen doing? I was like, I mean, it runs. It's good gas mileage. It's slower than hell, but I dig it. Did you like driving it? I was like, I love driving it. Thing's awesome. How's it stop? He goes, I had to go get gas this morning. I was like, oh. He goes, what the hell have you been doing? I was like, downshifting and using the emergency brake. He goes, no shit, it works. He goes in there, does his normal coffee shit for 2 hours, it felt like, right? And he, everybody's dad had the coffee shits in the morning, and he comes back out and he's like, well, let's go get all your fucking brake parts. I was like, I don't have any money. He goes, you've been driving that car for 2 weeks with no brakes. I'll buy he goes, I'm impressed. He's like, I'm impressed. I'll buy the brakes. So we went to Knight's Foreign Auto in Garland because it used to be there. It's not there no more. But that's all they did was air-cooled Volkswagens. And we bought everything. Master cylinder, shoes, drums, new rubber hoses. We bought it all. Wheel cylinders. Because with a Volkswagen, that's the most horrible brake system on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
So if one part of it's bad, it's all bad. So we bought everything and we went home and it took like 4 hours to do the entire car.
Yeah.
Right.
It was nothing. And I had brakes again, but yeah, let's go get your fucking brakes.
You had brakes when?
Again. Well, for the first time.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. He was on his deathbed and would tell that story about that fucking Volkswagen. Then I traded it
Nuh-uh.
to a buddy for
You?
I don't even remember what the hell what I got out of it. I don't even remember what car I got out of it, but it was cool looking. I just don't remember what it was. Yes, I do. It was a 71 Toyota Corolla 2-door.
Nice.
Yeah, it was rad, but it had been painted with a house roller.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, the paint was rolled on with house paint.
Nothing wrong with that.
But that car was cool. That was a cool looking car, and I wanted to put a V8 in. I was 16 years old. Like I was gonna
Hell
put
yeah.
anything in anything.
Right.
Right.
But it was a cool ass car. The bug was still 12 or 6 volt, and the battery went dead on my buddy, and he put a 12 volt battery charger on it overnight, and it melted the car pretty much in the middle of his driveway.
Mm.
It caught that car on fire and everything in it. But
Damn.
I bought that car back like 8 years later from a dude out of a field and thought I was going to fix it, but it had gotten so hot that everything was just warped. But yeah, that was so now do y'all have any stories now, Ryan?
Not quite that entertaining.
I feel like you're a liar.
Well, actually, and really not. Let's see. I've made a trip to Missouri and lost alternator. Had to rebuild it on the side of the road in a snowstorm.
That sucks just because it was snowing. I hate the cold.
I hate the cold with a passion. And then what had also happened with that car is I just put a new heater core and stuff in it. It was a little IROC Z, and it still had water in it, no antifreeze.
And it was cold and snowing.
It was cold and snowing.
Okay.
Took the rest of the weekend to thaw it out in the shop. Thank God it didn't blow any freeze plugs.
Yeah.
I got a towing story. I went and picked up my old 67 Chevy step side.
Uh-huh.
We didn't have a trailer. So we drug it from South Garland up to Saxey. Had one brake. It was a single pot, but only one brake line.
Okay. All right.
We had to pinch all the others off. No diff cover.
Sounds like that Rambler I had.
To get it out of the field, we had to scrounge up a set of axles and throw in there and hope they fit.
Right on.
So dragging me behind a chain, Jason's got an old 92 lifted 2-wheel drive diesel. And we're flying and we get to Centerville, come across Centerville, and there's a cop sitting right over here.
And you remember you got one brake.
I got one brake. I'm just standing on it and I hear him just floor it. That straight pipe 6.2 made all kinds of racket.
Yeah, I bet.
And Roger was following behind us. And he said there was sparks just flying out the rear end from the ring and pinion and bearings, just trash, just eating them.
Yeah, because there wasn't no grease in it because it had no cover.
Right.
Yeah. WD-40 don't last that long.
No. So how we made it home alive that night, I don't know.
WD-40 will fix arthritis, though.
Yeah. I swear we hit that intersection doing 60.
That's badass.
And, it's Centerville.
Yeah, it's a dip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dip. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Y'all ever use WD-40 on your knees and joints and shit?
Mm-mm.
Really? That's an old man trick. It works like I do it probably 3 times a week.
What, get on your knees or put
Spray
on
WD-40 on my wrist and my knees.
Oh, yeah.
Rub it in. I'm telling you, joint pain gone.
No, we did.
Really?
We did have one.
I'm probably gonna die from it, but
We tried to do a trail fix. Had a guy broke power steering belt and had full hydraulic steering. Well, no belt, no power steering.
No power steering. No steering
No-
at all.
no
'cause it's-
steering.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we first tried shoelaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody on here, Wayne McCauley said pantyhose and zip ties.
We ended up using a couple belts, actual
Yeah.
pants belts, and at least got it to where it could steer to get it turned around and drag it off the mountain.
See, the necessity is the mother of invention, right?
Mhm. I ripped a ram off
See, I
of
knew
a,
I'd get y'all going.
yeah, I ripped a ram off of I welded the top side of the ram bracket where it welds to the axle.
Uh-huh.
Jeep with full hydraulic steering. Didn't weld the bottom. Come down, hit a rock. It knocked the ram off of it. One of the guys I was with was drinking,
Nah.
and he was one of those that didn't care.
Okay.
A guy from camp had a big buggy on 52s. Come in there, he was going to wrecker me out
Uh-huh.
because I couldn't steer it. You know, it's full hydro, so once you
Right.
knock the ram off of it, then you can't steer it.
Yeah, they got nothing.
And it was welded in the front. So you get the tires bound up. I mean, it's not doing anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guy gets in there getting ready to wrecker me out. This other guy takes one of his beer cans, just chunks it off in the woods. The dude's like, "Is he with you?" I'm like, "Well, I mean, he's riding in this group, but no, he's not with me." He's like, "Dude, that's
Hell no. I like
That's not
girls.
cool.
I like girls.
yeah,
Yeah. He ain't with me.
yeah." He's like, "Dude, that's not cool." You know, littering on the trail and everything. So they jumped in their buggy and left. So I took ratchet straps, pulled the pin out of the ram, run it through the hook of the ratchet strap.
So they bounced on you because he threw a beer can.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we steered the ram.
That dude would have been walking back to camp.
Oh yeah, steered the ram. Well, he was in his own rig,
Oh, okay.
but he's in a Bronco. He could have threw it in the back. You know,
Yeah.
and I don't litter or anything.
No.
But anyway, we ran a pin through the strap, run this one strap through the inner C to the other side, hooked it, tightened it, and then did the same thing. Now it would steer great to the left,
Uh-huh.
but it would only go straight
So it was
to
now,
the right.
now it was an off-road NASCAR.
So basically, I'd have to go up into the woods, steer it hard left, and back up so that I could make a right-hand turn. But I ended up driving that thing all the way back to camp.
Damn right.
Hell yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
It was
What's the-
funny. I come out there the next morning. There's a dude laid up underneath it, burning my bracket back in. I'm like, who is this dude?
yeah,
I don't even know who he is. He's over welding my bracket.
He's welding-
Sweet.
he's
Let's go trail ride.
he's welding homeboy's beer can to it.
Yeah.
So I have two good ones.
Here he go. I knew I'd get him. I knew I'd get him going. Everybody's like, that's a stupid question, Brian. I know it ain't. There's some funny shit.
Jeep Cherokee, Jeremy.
Rick Ratley, what
Cherokee.
you miss? You've missed us talking about how we
All of it.
how we miss the forum days. We played a TikTok of Chase Range talking about we need bullies and hazing back. And now we're talking about how we engineer vehicles to get home. How's that? That was good, wasn't it?
That's pretty good.
So
And a big Rick Ratley announcement after we get done here too.
Nathan and I and Justin, we were all at Clayton and went up Black Sheep. And this was 3:00 in the morning. And I get to the top of Black Sheep, and Justin, who's riding with me, he goes, stop. I said, what? I said, your front tire is not supposed to be 3 feet in front of the buggy.
Okay.
It was it was a 3-link.
You had broke it. Okay. I was gonna say you had broke something.
I ripped a link apart,
Okay.
and it just kept, I was in 4-wheel drive, so it just kept pulling as far as it could. So Nathan had to go around the mountain, come back down, come up behind me, run his winch all the way up the trail to the axle to drag it back, to get it back underneath the buggy. Then we took those big 10,000-pound ratchet straps and strapped it back in place, and I drove it back off the mountain back to the trailer.
Okay.
And plus, it not only did it take that link out, but it also separated or broke the drive shaft, broke the weld at the yoke.
Oh Lord.
Second one is a quick one. I think it was either KT's
My
climb.
second one's usually not quick. But go ahead.
It was either
It don't exist.
I was going to say second what?
What's funny is we're talking about second ones. Ryan's choking.
Damn it.
The same way it goes down a hill, head first. you need some drink?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll get you something
No,
to drink.
I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good.
Spit it out.
Yeah, he looked like he was dying.
I'm
like,
good.
Shit, I'm joking.
I'm good.
Call 911.
So I don't remember if it was KT's or it was one of those. And it was a real off camber, big, huge boulders. I mean, just gnarly climb. And next thing you know, the buggy just quits running. Couldn't get it fired, couldn't get it to fire. And 90K5, he was walking around looking, and he goes, my rear track bar broke. Well, when it did, it went up and pinched the propane line against the chassis. So that's how we knew it broke.
Didn't have no fuel in it.
Had no fuel in it. So we took a come along from one side of the chassis to one side of the other side of the axle, and then a ratchet strap from the other side of the chassis to the other side of the axle, drove it back off the mountain back onto the trailer.
Hell yeah.
Ryan can get his ass out of some binds in the woods.
He can do that, but he cannot back up a trailer.
So is this one of the stories you wanted to
Yes.
tell? Okay, I'm gonna let
Yes.
you tell this real quick, and then Jimmy's gonna give us his.
I ain't got shit.
You really don't have one.
I don't have nothing. I mean, I've zip tied fucking because I've thrown a belt. I've zip tied shit.
I zip tied a distributor cap on a Camaro at a drag race one time and won that bitch and drove it 40 miles back home.
I remember I was coming to meet you guys one time and I threw a belt because my AC had fucked up, but I took like a old ratchet.
Yeah, you made some weird work.
Yeah,
I remember
but
that.
I don't even remember what I did.
So tell us this Ryan trailer.
So I did have another one.
No.
Yeah,
No.
so Ryan's been known to drink a little bit.
Okay.
No.
I mean, I've gotten some calls late at night.
Yeah.
Let's be talking to the other Ryan.
We're out wheeling.
Klein.
We're out wheeling. We're on a trail, not very far from the truck, not very far from the top of the from the trailhead.
Right.
So anyway, he runs out of propane, and it takes him quite a few starts to get this thing finally up and out of the trail.
Okay, by the way, Ryan's buggy is on propane.
Yes, yeah. Both
So fucking cool.
tanks are out. So he's like, all right, well, we need to drag it back to the truck. I'll winch it up on the trailer. And he was pretty lit.
Okay.
So
That makes it tough.
we hook to him. We drag him all the way back up there. He's got a Dodge with a gooseneck. Gooseneck's not hard to back up.
No,
It was getting dark.
it was windy. Ground was moving.
I think more the ground and the sky were moving.
Okay,
Yeah.
Opposite of each other.
Yeah.
I got you.
Ryan gets in his truck and he's like, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. He's like, I just need to get the buggy loaded up. He's like, I'm fixing to go sleep in the truck. He's like, I'm done. I'm like, all right, that's cool. So I'm standing there. He pulls up, backs up, pulls up, backs up, pulls it. And I mean, he's like 10 feet on this side of the buggy, 10 feet on this side of the buggy. He does this like 4 or 5 times, and
I ain't spotting this shit anymore. Get out of the way.
yeah, I'm like, dude, get out of the truck. You are killing me. I am willing to help you get this buggy up on the trailer, but you are freaking killing
I ain't
me.
never seen somebody swerving, backing up a trailer. That's drunk.
I mean, it was bad. He would get it lined up perfect, and then he'd turn the truck, and I mean, he'd be lined up perfect, 100 feet away from it.
Yeah.
And then
He wouldn't close one eye. He'd close both eyes and go, I can't see it.
Man,
Let's
I
try
don't
this
know-
again.
I don't know what he was doing.
Like trying to refuel a plane
I
midair.
don't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
I think he's playing with the radio or something. I mean,
Yeah, or something.
digging around in the back seat while he was. I don't know.
That's
what he
not the
was
shifter.
doing. Yeah. So after about 5 or 6 tries, I'm like, get out. You are freaking killing me. Man, I pull up, pull it. I'm like,
Yeah.
it took one pull up and one back up, and we were there.
Man, I've got some friends that came back a trailer up to save their ass. I'm like, oh my God. It's not really that tough.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, he's got to be able to back up a trailer.
Yeah. He's a redneck. Look at him.
Yeah.
You could look at that dude and go, yeah, he could trailer.
There was no way in hell he would ever have gotten that buggy up on the trailer because he couldn't even get the trailer close.
We used to have competitions.
What happened?
And then you got this asshole that jumps in a 50, in a tractor trailer and
Yeah.
53 foot and back it.
Yeah.
I had a muffler shop.
They're actually not that bad.
They're not.
The longer they are, the easier they are.
Right.
Eh.
Yeah, 40-foot gooseneck. Yeah, that's super
Shit,
simple to back
Eight
up.
8-foot lawn trailer. It's going to be in the front seat with you.
No, yeah.
Bad part about tractor trailers is where your rear axle is.
Yeah.
Because it'll fuck with you if someone's moved it.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait a minute, whoa, shit, I'm cutting real close,
Yeah, 8-foot trailer. You better be backing that thing up with a lawnmower.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 No, I used to have a muffler shop. Customer drove big trucks,
You are a fabricator.
and he brings his car in on a trailer, and 16-foot trailer. He cannot get his trailer backed up to the shop, and his dad's like just shaking his head. I said, "Don't he drive a big truck?" Yeah. What is he doing? I don't know. So I went out there and told him, "Get out." I don't even know the guy. Get out, dude. You're killing me.
It'll wear on you
Oh man,
when you're watching
will.
somebody that came back with you.
it kills me.
It will. Okay, so you had a muffler shop.
Yeah.
And everybody literally does, and all bull crapping aside, everybody does rant about your fab work.
Yeah.
So and yours, which I've seen yours. I have not seen yours. Well, I mean,
Well, it's
yeah, it's out there.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool. Yeah. We need to get you to drive around the block with your arm hanging out the window so that we can make a TikTok playing Beastie Boys Sabotage, because it looked like the Sabotage video only with a 4x4 Crown Vic.
Right.
We have to do that tonight.
Okay.
Anyway, muffler shop. So to me, there's three arts that just blow my mind, that when watching someone do their job, right? There's three things that I could watch for hours. Tattoo artists.
Mhm.
It's just cool as shit to me.
Right.
Watching those guys work, especially when they're freehanded. Like it's just cool to me. Excuse me. Guitarists. More so blues guitarists. Watching a blues guy get after it is
Oh yeah.
mesmerizing. My eyes just, you know what I mean? Like I felt
steel guitar gets me.
Yeah, I feel like I'm staring at their junk when we do some of these interviews, because I'm just literally watching the guitar. It just blows my mind. Like
You know you can hear it, right?
but I love to watch it. It's
Some people, you want to look at their wiener. That's cool.
whatever, dude. Muffler guys. A true muffler guy is a fucking artist. Like, you could go to AAA Muffler in old downtown Mesquite, and whether it was Butch or Steve, didn't matter which one's there.
Gary.
Or Gary, you take a square body Chevrolet long bed truck,
Mhm.
pull in, and you just tell them, I want 12 cowboy cut with 3.5-inch echo chambers, and walk off.
Yeah.
And they'll literally go in that shop. They've done so damn many of them. They go in there and they would bend the entire son of a bitch and never go back to the truck to check it.
Yeah.
And take it and bolt it up like it was bought from Summit.
Oh yeah.
Square body Chevrolet truck's the easiest thing in the world to do.
Muffler shop guys are just, I mean, I've done some really, really crazy ass exhaust work because I've had shit that was that far off the ground, or, you know what I mean? Like the 55, we had the way the 55 works for the air ride is that the headers come down and it turns out with these big holes in the side of the frame
Mhm.
that were just there. And the pipes go out of that and then run down the outside of the frame to stay up against the floorboard
Mhm.
on that car. And it perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like a good muffler guy, man. I'll drive 4 hours for a good muffler guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Roy's muffler in Greenville.
I traveled to Seymour, Missouri, which I've got 2 Jeeps up there right now that I've got to do. I'm just waiting on the call.
What's this? Vincent Buckner. What's up, guys? Love from Rochester, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Cop drink. Love from Rochester as well.
Wow.
Nice.
Hey man, what's up, fellas? Thank y'all for watching.
Yeah.
We really do mean it. Thank you so much. And don't judge us off of this episode, because HHR Unplugged episodes are pretty cool too.
Yeah.
This is fun. I'm having a good time.
Oh yeah.
He did the exhaust in my Scout,
Okay.
my crawler.
Okay.
It was beautiful.
Ryan was pretty impressed that I was able to identify his buggy as a Scout.
Yeah.
See, there ain't much Scout there.
No.
No, and it's like as wide as this laptop monitor.
So it's just that's
You can just tell it's a Scout. Yeah, it's it might be an out.
out.
Yeah, but yeah, I ID'd it.
Yep.
Right off the bat.
It's a soot.
It's a
It's badass is what it is. I made a joke because of Tanner, his love for an LS engine, and it was the day after I came to your place, and I was like, you know what he's got laying around everywhere, and Tanner's like, what? And I was like, fucking LS motors, they're everywhere. He goes, hell yeah, and I went, yeah, but they're all fucking broken. Hey,
Hey,
That's my big deal. Everybody, LS this, LS swap this, LS. I don't care about nothing about those
Yeah.
people. I like oil pressure. I
wow, I like that. I like
oh
that.
God, I don't
Believe
like,
me, hey, believe me.
I don't like oil.
I
pumps.
work on diesels and bigger stuff, but the company I work for, we do little school buses,
Right.
and like little short buses, but every one of them has an
An
LS in it,
Yeah.
or an LQ or whatever, But that's that. All of a sudden, I look, I'm like, hey guys, they're like, yeah, fucking oil pressure real
Ain't got
low.
no oil pressure.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Yeah. All you gotta do is keep a couple of oil pumps and some lifters up on the shelf. You'll be good.
exactly.
And a timing cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Fun.
in an oil sending unit with a stupid fucking filter on it.
You know what the best part about all these are is you got to think about the low mileage that we got on them. They're just old,
Yeah.
like they're
Yeah.
low mileage. So it's just like, hey, this thing started leaking.
Problem is that one selling point that's really not a selling point, but people like to use it. Woman owned.
Yeah, right.
Because they're short buses.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? All right. So
We wiped out a set of bearings in Kyle's Jeep, standing it straight up in Missouri. Just ran it out of oil.
Mhm.
So Ryan, I feel like we squirreled your Jerome says LS is the best. It's the best for the parts guy.
That's true.
So
That wasn't me.
is that you?
Well, yeah.
So we squirreled real hard on your first episode on the show.
Yeah.
Ken Sainer was here. Bad Idea Customs in Plains, Montana.
That was a good show.
Ken's a good cat, dude. He's turned into one of my most valued friends, honestly. And that's not because he's got a bunch of money in hot rods. Value. That's not the kind of value I meant. But
no, your value requires chapstick.
But he does have airplane hangars full of hot rods, plus the shit at his house. It's a fucking sickness. So I'm gonna let you tell everybody that don't know, because HHR Unplugged exists now, right?
Right.
And like I said before, all y'all listening and watching, what these guys do actually matters to y'all. Y'all like off-road shit, everybody listening. So all you musicians, with all your big bank accounts and stuff, hit these dudes up. Through the OG show, Ryan's actually gotten some rear ends to rebuild.
Yep.
So make it better. Y'all show them what Unplugged people are going to do. Y'all going to have both of them building y'all stuff, and and then we're going to go play and tear that shit up when we go find a festival to ride with y'all too, and we podcast from that bitch.
Hell yeah.
That'd be good.
Inside of it,
Hell yeah, bikini podcast.
like straight up going up the rocks.
No.
Like, hey, what's
Oh,
going
yeah.
on? Hey, how you doing?
No.
No.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my god.
No,
Oh,
because
hey.
we're-
Mount the GoPro to the cage.
for 45 minutes apparently.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I've got one too.
Yeah. So we got an hour and a half. Oh, Jimmy died. Froze up, huh? Oh well, it's about that time. So Ryan, tell us about RevLimit Off-Road in Blue Ridge, Texas.
Oh, what is there to tell? Started out with selling parts and accessories, hot rod parts, four-wheel drive parts, Jeep parts, tow rigs, airbags for your Dodge, that kind of thing.
Oh.
I've got a huge list of suppliers that I can go through and get really good pricing. The only pricing I can't beat is Amazon. I don't know any. I don't know how they do it, how they get away with it, how they can get past all the map rules.
Who knows?
China.
Yep.
As he dings back on.
I started out drag racing in Mexico,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I got into off road probably around 2001, somewhere in there, and just started out with a 4-wheel drive Blazer, military Blazer, and just started building up from there. Built that one until it completely died, broke the chassis. I built 2 buggies now with the help from a lot of friends. Nathan, that's on here, I couldn't have done any of those without his assistance. So now I kind of dabble back and forth, drag racing,
Wow.
street racing.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but before he gets offline, Vincent Buckner on YouTube says, I don't know much about cars or trucks. I'm a student at UMR. The stuff you guys do matters a lot. God bless. bro. Thank you,
Wow. Yeah. Thank you.
dude.
And you know what? This goes back to what we were talking about, the trolling on forums. This person that we don't know could have said some
Yeah.
shitty stuff.
Yeah, make
And
fun of
just-
LSs.
Yeah, and just jumped off. But instead, this isn't his game. And he
But he's
tells us,
learning.
you guys, but it means a lot. Like,
Dude, that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, he shows appreciation.
That's
for
kick
it.
ass,
yeah,
man. Vincent,
for
thank
real.
you.
You don't get that a lot.
Vincent, make sure you follow us a lot on HHR Unplugged, and when we release our merchandise link, make sure you send us a message, and I'm gonna hook you up with a shirt.
Awesome.
Go ahead.
Awesome.
Probably
So,
like 8 years or something, but don't worry about it.
each rig that I kept building kept getting faster and faster because I missed the drag racing days, missed cruising around in a hot rod. So
Yeah,
now the Scout is we call it a trail bouncer,
mall walker, dude.
mall walker.
Thank
Fine,
you.
mall walker.
You're getting a decal made.
Being that old man walking around the mall.
He said, I run a LS in my 34 Chevy and crawler. That's so you have a spare. Jeremy, I'm kidding, dude. I'm playing.
You should see his 34.
I bet it's badass.
It's just frame rails right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you put too much weight on it? That's going to lose oil pressure.
Well, I mean, he tried to put an LS in it, and then apparently it probably lost oil
Yeah,
pressure.
you gotta
so
leave
now
that-
it's back out.
Yeah, you got to leave easy access.
Yeah.
No hood panels and shit.
Nothing.
You got to be able to work on it from the driver's seat. I'm just kidding, dude. Mostly.
So then I got into suspension work. You know, I've always built engines. I try not to do too much with transmissions. I'm wanting to do a little more, but I don't want to get too deep into it.
No, and you got to make some clean. You got to have a clean room.
Yeah.
I've been in your garage.
I don't have a clean room.
No, sir. Your house is clean.
Yeah, house is.
About like mine. My house is spotless. That garage, I won't even let y'all look in it.
Just build them in the bathroom.
Hey, I built Volkswagen motors in the living room before.
My dad used to build everything in the kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Motors,
Oh, yeah,
transmissions, all that.
Linoleum, a mop.
Right.
Anyway, go ahead.
Then I started doing differentials probably 24, 25 years ago. That right there is one of my specialties. It's what I'm really good at.
That's another art. Setting up rear end.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah, that's
He
another
does.
art.
He does a ton of it.
Yeah, I can do it, but phew,
Yeah, I know, Jeremy. I'm just messing with you.
I just sent one out last weekend.
nice.
It was a TJ Dana 44, and I put JK Dana 44 ring and pinion and bearings in it. So it's a slight custom.
Okay.
And he came all the way from Weatherford.
So the hometown hot rodder ones that you've done, what were they in?
There was a TJ 44. I've got a 9-inch coming.
It's not what I heard.
Mhm.
It's not what I
And a
heard.
lot.
Yeah.
COM.
Oh, my bad.
Is this some Timu stuff or what?
Yeah.
I walked right into that one.
And today's award goes to right. Go ahead. You had to say 9-inch.
I did.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not broken. Go ahead.
And I've had parts requests, selling various parts.
Y'all keep hitting him up, man, because it's important to us. It's important to us. So thank you for letting me know.
Yeah.
Because it's really important for people that patronize our sponsors to let them know where they heard about them.
Yeah.
Like that's a big deal.
Right.
Because we want to ask them for more money next year.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure. Yeah.
So it's a big deal for them to let you know that, hey,
Yeah.
heard about y'all on this shitty podcast. Right. That's a big deal.
Hell yeah.
We don't
It
care if
is.
you like the show or not. You're making it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Klein and I were having that conversation today. I said, "How you know that all them requests ain't come from us?" He's like, "Well, they haven't said they were." I was like, "I don't doubt that, but I don't see a billboard on the highway and tell them, hey, I saw your billboard on the highway."
Yeah.
I just call them and tell them, I should say I saw your billboard on the highway because
Right.
I'd be supporting that billboard company.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so no, that matters. So thank you for letting me know.
Yeah.
And I'm blown away that all these cheap bastards actually called you for something.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
But no, seriously. So like for parts, I mean, it doesn't matter what
They won't buy no damn shirts.
motorsports it is. I've got a big long list of suppliers.
Hell yeah. And it doesn't matter what state
No.
Hometown Hot Rodder's in. Ryan is going to be bagging at least the back of Clayton's mini truck. The One Link Mafia shirt there. He showed me some kind of crazy scientific shit of a one link that he's going to do. Not whatever. As long as it drives straight and lays out, I don't really think it matters. So, but yeah, he's going to bag the truck. Mini truck.
So
And keep the gas tank where it's at.
It's
and,
doable.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a pain in the butt.
Advertisement ain't cheap, player.
Yep. One of these days, I'm hoping I can get my powder coat oven back up and going.
Hell yeah.
And it's big enough I can fit a 17-inch wheel.
Okay.
So it's pretty decent.
Yeah.
size.
It's in the kitchen.
No.
Yeah.
This is an actual commercial
Oh,
that my cousin Mickey gave me out of one of the restaurants that he serviced.
Hey, when I first started hydro dipping stuff, I literally did use our bathtub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brooke was pissed.
Yeah.
It was a bad idea because I sprayed all the activator and shit in the bathroom too.
Oh,
all right.
I mean, whatever.
Let's see. I don't. I can do LS tuning. You know, I've got HP tuners.
Yep.
No,
So does
I
Tanner.
can't, but I can't do anything about the oil pressure.
No. Sawdust.
Yeah.
Sawdust raise it up.
Just make it where it doesn't show any oil pressure.
Yeah.
That way you ain't got nothing to
Sending
look for.
it to work.
Right.
Right.
Just take that one out.
The screen
If
stopped
you-
up on the
if you
sending
Yeah,
unit.
can't
fuck it.
see it, then you don't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sending unit stopped. The screen stopped up on the sending unit.
Yeah.
That's all.
I will say that's what a lot of guys do. You know, put a cam and stuff in it. They're like, don't look at the cam bearings.
No,
Right.
Because
Yeah.
if you look at them, they'll be bad. If you don't look at them, they're fine.
they're fine.
Absolutely.
They're absolutely great.
Absolutely. Dude, I feel like crap still.
You
Like,
look
not
it.
sick. I just,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't feel good still.
Um,
Tired, I think.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure what else there would be.
I mean,
Um,
and then I've heard from other people, and I'll let Shawn co-sign on this. I've heard from other people though that you're a pretty once you get off the trailer, right? So that time between unload and load, I've heard he's a pretty good crawler. I've heard he's pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, he's pretty decent.
not bad.
When he listens,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He ain't scared from what I can tell.
that's true.
Yeah.
There are times that I want to try to do it my way.
Yeah.
How does that work out?
It doesn't always
Yeah,
work
no,
out.
not
Yeah.
always.
So I've got a bent tube on the top of my cage because of
Nice.
that.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
thought I had it.
Yeah.
So I just put my foot to the floor and held on.
And
But-
and other people are telling you don't have it.
But
Yeah.
you know why
Yeah.
that's a testament to his welding abilities?
Hmm.
Because he doesn't have a broken tube.
Yeah, bent is just
Bent.
Yeah.
Bent's fine.
Bent.
Yeah.
Bent's just custom. That's just shaped.
And that was
Aerodynamic.
Character.
some of that was some that Nathan built. Some of it are welded. Some of it I welded.
Hell yeah.
But
I mean, I saw your welds. It look good.
Yeah.
I mean,
I showed you a bunch of stuff that I've been working.
you don't
on.
want to see mine. I promise you.
See? He
What?
just said, don't run a gauge. I don't.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. And if you got an old Dodge, don't run a volt gauge because you don't want to know what it's doing.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No.
You don't want to. You turn the blinker on and it goes.
Well, it's like my wife's 2020 Blazer RS.
Yeah.
It has oil temperature and water temp.
Yep.
No oil pressure gauge.
No, you just need to know if it's boiling or not.
Yeah.
If it's too hot, then that means it's low. Think about that.
right.
I mean,
We used to have a shop truck that was like that. When it got
Yeah.
low on oil, the truck would run hot.
Yeah.
That's how you knew he was low on oil.
I know that the Isuzu's low on oil when it's not leaking anymore.
There you go.
That's when I tell Clayton it's time to put oil in his truck.
Yeah.
1540 slows it down though.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're in 1540 and they don't leak as bad.
Yeah.
And
Did you try 2050?
then when it's cold,
Dude, I used to run 2050 in a 305.
yeah. Hey, on the LS thing, I sold a truck to a guy one time that he LS swapped literally everything on the planet. That dude put a turboed LS in literally everything on the road.
Yeah.
And he said every single LS he got, drained it, filled it with 1540. Every one
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Every one of them. Then you can run oil pressure gauge.
Yeah.
Right.
First gen Cummins dually does that. The lights dim and get bright. Yep.
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 For real.
The 498 that I had in my old buggy, I ran 2050 through it.
Yeah, my grandpa put 2050 in everything.
Yeah. My grandfather would literally go buy like a used truck
Yeah.
and he would roll it up. If it was a Chevy, he'd roll it up and he'd go take it out. And his mechanic, okay, Mr. Jim.
Yeah.
And dump it out and put 2050 in it. I mean, my 305 was a stock 305 in a long bed GMC.
like 83 pounds of oil pressure.
Yeah. And I mean, don't get me wrong. When it was cold, it took a while. And the other thing too, that motherfucker never got hot enough for wintertime.
Speaking of all this oil talk, you want to see me start the great small block Chevy debate that literally everybody will argue? Okay. Stock oil pump, high volume oil pump, or high pressure oil pump? If you're rebuilding a small block Chevrolet, look, everybody knows. He's like, man, hey, let's talk about politics.
Yeah, I'd rather talk politics. Yeah.
So, internet,
It
y'all
de-
get to chime in on this too.
It depends. What's the purpose?
See, I feel like it doesn't. I'm not going to put a high volume pump in anything.
Why not?
Well, because I drive everything daily. So, if you pump everything to the top, it ain't got time to get back to the bottom, in my opinion.
You're not going to suck a pan dry.
So on big block Fords, it's always high volume.
Yep. Rick Ratley said stock. Okay. There's an opinion. But small block Chevrolet. So do you want an M55? Do you want an M55 HV or an M55 HP?
Personally, the HP.
Okay. I vote high pressure.
Yeah.
Being that a small block Chevrolet is fine with about 3 pounds of oil pressure, I'd go stock
Okay.
personally.
All right.
But if I'm going to wind that sucker to the moon,
That's another thing. Over revving it with a high volume, you could
Yeah.
run her pretty dry,
Mm.
pretty quick, because there's a lot of room between the pickup screen and the bottom of the oil pan in a small block Chevrolet. I mean, you're talking 4 or 5 inches.
you said it right, should only be about 3/8 of an inch.
They should be, but they usually ain't.
Well, when it vibrates and falls off into the oil pan, I mean, you're back up to that 5 inches.
Yeah.
So, Jimmy, Jeremy says stock.
Well, when we have oil pressure issues, I just put a high pressure in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it. It's already there.
Yeah, if you know your cam bearings wore out, you can go to the high pressure.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Yeah. The funny thing is I put a high pressure in one, the recent one I did. We got done with it. Still had low oil pressure.
Anybody else ever?
Cam bearing.
Anybody else ever rebuild a small block Chevrolet and screw up and line up the oil pressure holes in the cam bearings?
Have not made that mistake.
No, you ever done it?
Mm.
Yeah, you don't hold oil pressure that way.
No,
I've done it.
can't imagine.
And what sucks is I did it with the cam bearing tool that my dad made. With a big old long piece of all thread and 2 nuts and some. He took a hole saw and drilled out some chunks of wood and made them fit where the cam bearings fit on them. And yeah, and they're a bitch to take out that way. It was not good. Jeremy says he just runs an extra quart of oil in his.
Well, you talking about a high pressure oil pump, you just had high clearance bearings.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a fact. What's another great debate in the car world? Ooh,
305 heads on a 350.
motherfucker run.
So that
High compression.
high compression.
Damn right.
That's like
So-
289 heads on a 302.
Yeah, small chamber heads, baby.
That's right.
I got a few
So-
sets of power packs out there in the garage. Just saying. I do.
Hmm,
Probably got 20 or 30 more sets we can go pick up.
we may have to talk.
Cool.
You got wheels turning over here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I got a 1955 first series 265 block sitting in the garage too.
Oh wow.
No oil filter and no side mounts.
I'll be damned.
1955
Yep.
first small block ever.
Yep.
All right, y'all ready for the biggest debate ever? What brand of oil? Shoo!
Yeah, I can't do that
What?
because I've experienced in my lifetime that every car has to choose its oil.
I agree.
I will run an oil, and some cars are louder motor wise with certain oils than others. So I have to pick and choose.
Okay, I can see that. I mean, I wouldn't run Pennzoil in my lawnmower,
Oh
but
God, no.
You know what's funny is my dad was a diehard Pennzoil fan for the longest time.
yeah, not me.
You know, you ain't anymore.
Pick a brand of oil, Shawn.
So if I'm running something that's old or something like that, it's usually Rotella.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
Rotella 5040. Especially if it's hydraulic. If it's not roller, then it's always Rotella.
Oh yeah.
Ryan.
So if it's flat tappet, I run Delo with a quart or a pint of zinc.
Okay. Oh, I'll get to that one too, Chase. That's a good one.
If it's roller, I like Castrol.
So I'm a Castrol fan.
Back in the day, what you would pick up at Chief's Auto Parts or whatever's Phillips 66 Tripartic.
Yep. The Y block in the 55 and the flathead in the Merc, they get whatever brand of straight 40 weight the gas station sells.
Right.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Golden State usually.
Mm-hmm.
So my old Ford, I've owned one Ford in my life, and it had a 7.3 power joke in it, and it would only run right on Rotella.
Mm-hmm.
If I put Delo in it, I couldn't make it even 3,000 miles, and then the high pressure oil pump would start acting up and just start running like crap.
Do you need the?
He's gone. Jesus Christ.
What?
For the analog folks, Jimmy's got diesel parts in his pocket.
I got a fitting for another one
Yeah, with extra threads on it.
with extra threads on it.
Yeah, you're supposed to leave those in the pump.
Yeah,
Yeah. Not anymore.
yeah, it's a quick release now.
Yeah. The only thing is when I started, it throws oil everywhere.
Yeah, well, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the oil,
And you know what's in it.
the
Yeah,
great oil
exactly.
debate. My dad 1,000,000% Valvoline and Fram filters. I was like, so you don't like your motors?
Yeah.
Nothing, Fram filter or no filter.
Wow.
And he didn't want no fancy ass one with the black powder coated shit on it to help you tighten it up. He wanted them.
You wanted the cheap shit.
Yeah, you damn right.
He didn't
Damn
want
it.
no spray in bed liner on
No,
his,
hell
no.
his oil filter?
No, my dad. And then there's people that are 1,000,000% Wix filter. If it ain't a Wix
Yeah.
filter, I don't want it.
I use Wix. So
Yeah.
that's what I
And,
prefer.
and that's the bad part is that Wix and Royal Purple is what saved me from
Yeah.
warranty. So.
Mhm. I will say this with import cars.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they're European or Asian because they have it for both.
Yeah.
I'm 100% a liquid moly guy.
Okay.
The entire liquid moly line, like Cerakote, or not. Yeah, no, it's not called Cerakote. What is it called? Ceratec.
Yeah.
That's it. The ceramic shit that you put in there.
Now, when I do break in a flat tappet, I do like to use AMSOIL, their break-in oil.
Okay, so you are a break-in oil guy because that was
Yeah.
my next question. Are you a break-in oil guy?
Yeah, I just run just a Rotella.
Okay,
And then, but I will add extra zinc for it.
Right.
I'm a real old school, just plain ass non-detergent 30 weight
Yeah.
for break-in time, and then change it. And that's
See,
what I've always done.
I was bit once back in the mid to late 90s. We were having the same issues that we're having now.
Look
With,
at Jeremy. I like this guy. He must be y'all's buddy.
he is.
He's
Run
a
straight
straight,
Lucas.
Lucas heavy duty oil stabilizer for good oil pressure.
Yeah. A lot of
Could
it.
you imagine having to put 8 quarts of that shit in
Oh
something?
my Lord.
It'd take you 4 days to put oil in that thing.
And I could already see the streams of shit when you
Just
go
everywhere.
to stop.
Just everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're literally coming out of the tailpipe. Spider webs.
Or sit that in front of the turbo heater so you can
Yeah.
get it out of the
No
damn
kidding.
core.
Well, when we were
Yeah.
having the oil pressure problems on that one that we ended up having to replace the whole motor. But anyway, fucking my dad goes, "Hey, run by and get that 1540." Okay, cool. Also grab about 2 jugs or maybe 3 if you need to of Lucas. And I'm like, how much viscosity are we going for in an LS? And he's like, well, I don't know. What do you mean? I mean, I could put Elmer's glue in it if you'd like me to.
Yeah, I mean, the bearing tolerances aren't real thick.
God dang, Dad. And he's like, just do it. Okay. Yeah, no.
I will say I had a Cummins. I think the injector stuck and it cracked a piston. So it was knocking real bad. And it had blow by. It had 409 on it. But I'm on a haul to Georgia to deliver a motorhome.
And you're making it.
We stopped. Yeah. And I mean, I was running 75 cruise set, towing a 36-foot gooseneck. We stopped at a truck stop and bought a gallon of Lucas.
Yeah.
Poured in it and it quietened down.
Hell yeah.
But it looked like the truck was on fire when you were sitting at a red light.
So what's something that's really cool to me in the 90s selling parts, 98, somewhere in there, late 90s. I was out of high school. I remember when Mr. Lucas would come down from Oklahoma and he would drive this white Ford Econoline van all over Texas to all the parts stores. And he would sell, they only offered oil stabilizer and the fuel treatment. It's all they had at first.
Yep.
Those were the only two things they had with those two things, and then little clear things with the gears
Yes.
to show you what.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was it. And that old man drove around peddling that shit like he was a medicine man. You know what I mean? Like he was selling barbed wire.
Nice.
You know, and now look, there's
Yeah.
Lucas stadiums and there's race series named after Lucas Oil, and you know what I mean. They're top fuel champions, and you know, it's insane because that's not that long ago,
Right.
right? I mean, you're talking 30 years.
Yeah.
Like 30 years is not that long to be that big.
No.
Right.
Like, I mean, Lucas Oil is massive.
Yeah.
And they sell everything. The next thing they came out with was fifth wheel lube. The fifth wheel plate lube.
Yeah.
That was the next thing they came out with. I remember when all that, and then they tried coming out with some spray shit and it wasn't worth a damn. But they because I'm a heat valve lube guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite penetrating oil.
Free all.
Okay. Never heard of it. Must suck.
It's
Next.
okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. What's yours?
That's okay.
Okay. That's okay. Where's that from? Is it a brand or?
Yeah. I don't remember where it's from.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's called SOK.
Okay. So, Jimmy?
Well, because I won't go spend that pretty penny, and
But it
either
lasts
will.
forever.
But I will tell you, BG makes a pretty good penetrating.
BG.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the other stuff is fucking phenomenal.
Unbelievable. So if you go to the Chevrolet parts house or parts department and ask them for a can of heat valve lubricant. So you remember with old small block Chevrolets and stuff where they had the heat valve in the exhaust
Yeah.
right below the exhaust manifold with the butterfly,
Yeah, the heat riser.
and they would freeze.
Yeah.
This shit was designed to free that up.
Huh.
It stinks like absolute shit. It smells like graphite, actually.
Man, you know what? I'm just gonna jump in here, okay? I put it on a fucking U-bolt one time on the top of the nut, and Brian goes, "Just let it sit there. We ain't got to work on this car." We came back the next day, and it went through this rusted fucking bolt,
And there was a
nut,
puddle. And there was a
and
puddle.
there was a puddle underneath
Wow.
from the fucking top.
I'm telling
I'm talking pea size. You don't use a whole lot.
No, it's a-
one is fucking expensive, but it's
like
a
$16 a can.
like
But
pea,
it's
like
heat
two
valve?
pea
Heat
size.
valve lubricant.
And that
Yeah.
son of a bitch will run straight through the threads. And then he's like, just grab a wrench. I'm like, no, dude, I'm gonna grab an impact. He's like, grab your wrench. I grab a wrench. Yeah,
Popped it right
it's
off.
fucking bullshit.
I'm telling you, this stuff, it's like I don't know what it is, like an 8-ounce can. It's not
yeah,
big,
yeah, it's not.
but
not.
it's literally and it'll foam up on the top and it don't look like it's going to do shit. It just builds up a foam right on top of whatever you're doing. Just leave it. Come back in 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, you can come back and it's done its job.
Yeah,
But you leave it for hours, it's almost finger tight.
Wow.
yeah.
It's the greatest shit
It's
ever.
fucking insane.
I've never heard of it.
And you can buy it at fucking Jeremy said the cherry flavored one from Condoms to Go. Okay. okay, Jeremy, you earned this one even though you're not on the show tonight. There you go, buddy. You have to earn that.
No, I'll
Oh.
be right back.
So that was funny. Chase Johnson says free all is the shit. So there you go. Okay, now this might or might not be with you guys. I feel like I do know the answer for this for you guys, and it's going to be the same answer as drag racers. I'm pretty sure, real drag racers, not for fun drag racers. And that says Chase is our homie. Power glider manual.
So if I'm building a bracket car, it's power glide all the way
Okay,
because
I agree,
it's more consistent
100%.
and I mean, it's automatic. You're not going to shift faster than automatic.
Right.
However, I build cars for me and for fun.
Oh, and that's the difference.
So it's manual all the way.
Okay,
I prefer manual.
okay,
With my back, I can't do it anymore.
understood.
So, but like Shawn said, consistency, automatic all day. What I miss crawling is my last buggy was a 4-speed with a granny low and a doubler. I miss being able to just using the engine to control the braking.
Yeah.
Not the engine braking built into the Turbo 400.
Like I've never done like big rock crawls ever, but I've done a lot of trail stuff.
Yeah.
Like a lot. I enjoy it. It's fun. Like for me, it's go out there and cruise trails and crawl little shit and just relax.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Have a good time. You know what I mean? Turn on some music, just enjoy yourself.
That's what I do.
And I would prefer a manual.
Yeah.
So whenever I'm setting up a crawler, it really depends on the power. Like my Samurais, to me, I wouldn't never want an automatic in a Samurai.
Because they ain't got no balls.
Yeah, they ain't got no power.
Yeah, like my neighbor.
So if you need any kind of wheel speed,
Sorry.
yeah. So if you need any kind of wheel speed, you're not going to get it with an automatic with something that's underpowered,
Right.
And low geared.
Right.
You know.
And to me, that's why like Volkswagens and mini trucks have to use an automatic.
Yeah,
You got to be able to build some RPMs.
Right. Yeah, they're pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah. And something that's got a lot of power. And do an automatic and something like that. But yeah, low horsepower, lightweight, that kind of thing. Gear it to where it's low enough to where you never have to touch the gas when you're crawling. But if you want wheel speed, you can put it in third gear and hammer down on it and get your wheel speed.
So Jimmy Chase Johnson asked, power glider manual.
I mean, it depends on the vehicle.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it really does. It depends on what you're going to use it for, drivability, what the hell you want it for.
I'm getting old.
Well, I know that.
And I'm starting to really enjoy an automatic.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I built a Mustang with a big block and I wanted to build a pump gas car. It ended up going 10 O's at 140 on the pump gas motor, straight motor, but that was with a power glide. Motor messed up. We built a 514, put it in there, and I ran a 970 at 142 on the motor, but it was boring. I mean, it was a power glide.
Oh my God. Y'all hang on one second. We're not going to leave him on, but give me 1 second. Is this that same old prick from Clarksville?
Shot.
Oh shit, hang on.
Yeah, why don't you hold on.
I'm so happy.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
uh,
Be careful what you say because you're on the podcast.
I don't care, man. I don't care. Hey, listen to what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
Look, why haven't we thought about this before? Why don't we got this thing coming in from Alabama. We need to video the whole thing and film an episode.
Of what? Film what?
When Railroad Avenue comes in, we don't just need to record the shows.
Okay, I'm down.
We need to record the whole thing and make like a pilot.
I'm down 100%. So I want you to know what I did today, Chase.
What did you do?
Shot, by the way. First of all, there's an Easter egg on the live stream right now that I made just for you.
Okay.
You got to find it. But also, I played your TikTok about bullies and hazing
Oh, really?
on the podcast.
It was a fun one.
Oh, it was.
Oh, that was great.
It was amazing. By the way, Shawn Cross, Ryan Christenberry, meet Chase Rains.
Hey, Chase.
One of the,
Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry. I'm sorry.
right there, there's the Easter egg sliding across right there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I was just patting my son to bed, and we've been talking about we're going to do the VIP pre-sales for these tickets, and we're talking about I'm going to use some of those proceeds to offset for a videographer, and we'll end it with a promo video behind it. But what if we stage that promo video and we shoot like instead of just having a podcast episode, we could have like a channel episode. We could turn this into like a little documentary. That's the word I was looking for. That's how excited I got. I just forgot the word documentary. I have used the word soliloquy in a sentence unironically.
And I feel like you could use it in a lyric too.
What the fuck are all these big ass words?
Oh, Chase will throw some $12 words at
yeah,
you.
what the hell's that?
Yeah,
It's too
I
many
got it in
syllables in there for me.
but that's how. Yeah, I just forgot the word documentary. We could do a whole little piece.
I'm 100% in. That'd be cool. We just got to find a better camera than my GoPro because it only lasts for 12 minutes.
Yeah, I think we need to there's a media company in Paris, Dead Cat Media.
Okay.
And
I'll tell you what I'll do.
I'm gonna get off phone so you can finish your live podcast.
I'll tell you
call
what.
me later.
Here, I'm going to use the words of Very Gloss. I tell you what, do.
Okay.
You get a hold of them people, and I'm giving you power of attorney. We'll call it.
Okay.
You tell them if they'll come follow us around for those 3 days and film those shows, I'll give them a year on the podcast.
Okay. All right. And if not, it'll
Then
be
fuck
little
'em.
Johnny. There's you dick cut your asshole. Go fuck yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And if not, send a Moray over there
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That'll really. Yeah. It's a bunch of hippie granola bitches too. So you send her over there with the titties out, they'll be mad anyway.
Boom.
Okay. Good. All right. All right. Great minds think alike. Okay. Titties. I'll talk to you later.
Call you later, buddy. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
I fucking love that dude.
If y'all don't follow Chase Rains on Spotify and listen to Lattice and Framework yet, there's your reason to go listen to Lattice and Framework. Anybody that has a song called The Same Old Prick, that's the dude to go listen to.
And I just saw the Easter egg.
Did you see the Easter egg?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you see it yet, Shawn?
Mm-mm.
So you see the little thing scrolling down at their bottom there with all of our advertisers? Y'all go support our advertisers, by the way, but also go support the very last one. And we'll just be quiet with it for just a minute. Just keep watching for a minute. And then analog people, I'll read it as it's coming across. So y'all know.
Well,
So-
he has to find it still.
Thanks to Zenful Designs, Custom Jewelry and Artwork, Gordella Photography, Miss Deborah Ann, the official Cincy lady of HHR Unplugged, Specialized Plumbing Solutions, CH Lone Star Promo, Affinity Music Group, I threw that one in there, and Brian's Boo Thing, Chase Mother Effing Rains. I'm catching a bunch. Me and Chase are catching shit from Brooke, from Laramie, probably from Amore, that me and Chase we got a love thing going on.
Something like that.
No, it's just that he's really big and sturdy and younger than me, and I can't stop him if he wants it, so I might as well just give in. Anyway. Like that dog, just let it finish.
Shit.
Like Cousin Eddie.
Yeah.
Shitter's full of Chase. Anyway. Jeremy said Chase mother effing Rains. I love it. So what can you talk about any of this shit you got going on right now?
Oh,
Because he's got some high profile shit going on,
I've got
apparently.
some- yeah, there's not all
Can't-
of it.
If you
just
don't
yet.
worry about it then. We always got shit we can't talk about yet.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell y'all now, y'all better listen to that episode tomorrow night. Mm-hmm. It ain't gonna be streamed neither. I asked. He said no. I said, you want to stream it? He said no. I said, cool, I don't either.
But yeah, it's coming soon. I've got to be able to show progress before I unveil and show.
I get it. I get it completely. Shawn, so what about your business? Like, what do you do for a living? We haven't talked about that.
Yeah, basically I do. So I just work for myself. I did have the muffler shop, closed it down and sold off everything. And so basically now I just work for myself. I'll do like gear swaps. I've done a LS swap on a square body Chevrolet.
I mean, you got to pay the bills.
Yeah. I've had a couple Jeeps in there. I've got a CJ7 in there right now. We're getting all the brand new engine and basically restoring that Jeep. Not doing any paint, but restoring it mechanically. Got a 427 small block Ford that needed some turbo piping work done.
Jesus.
Getting it's got I don't know, it's probably got an 88 or a 91 inch or 91 millimeter VS racing turbo on it.
Okay.
It's going in a OBS Ford, like a 92 to 97.
Yeah. My favorite Lightning, by the way.
Yeah.
The OBS
Yeah,
Lightning.
yeah.
That's my
Yes.
favorite Lightning. It's the slowest one, but it's the best looking one.
By far.
Yeah. Yep.
To me, anything newer than 97, they lost their
I agree.
value to me.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm not much on anything newer than 97.
That body style, the step side supercharged ones were pretty cool. Except for them dudes that live down the street from us on Birch.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about like the 2000 model?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're okay.
They're all right, but I just don't like the look of them.
Yeah. They sound horrible with side exit exhaust, just so you know.
I don't know. And I will say, out of every, I'd say, make and model and all that, I still think that Ford did the best throughout all the years of making the F series a good looking truck.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
My only complaint is when you're behind an 18 and up Super Duty. They're super narrow.
oh yeah, no, I agree. But
Like it looks like you could just reach across and roll the window down.
I didn't
Yeah.
like 97. So when 97, 98, they made their stupid F250 with 7 lugs and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it's the
yeah.
F150 body
Yeah.
style.
It's a 5/8 ton, like a heavy, like a
Yeah,
big 10.
it's a retarded looking truck.
Yeah.
I don't like those. And then they split the the body style from the F-150 to the F-250.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
that just
Yep.
And I like Fords,
Right.
but it to me, just anything past 97, I just don't like them.
No, Jeremy, Sean's not watching himself on here. He's watching the comments.
Comments are right there beside you.
Yeah. See, you can't tell. You can't see what I see.
Dumb head.
So a little history.
That's that kind you get in Pleasant Grove.
Right.
So just a little history. Jeremy and I run Texas Rock Outlaws.
I saw that.
Yeah.
He said that.
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah,
I
he saw that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
you got something you didn't talk about on the first episode, and I let it slide. And you ain't talked about it yet either. Dude, you know you're sitting in a room full of promoters,
Yeah.
right? With a built-in promotion machine, right? It does all kinds of neat stuff like right. What about
Oh, that wasn't a button. My bad.
talk about a car club and a car show.
So I'm one of the three original founders of Southern Bow Ties.
All right.
There's only two of us left. Brandon passed away 3-4 years ago. Will he moved out to East Texas and disappeared. So now it's my club.
Gotcha.
Since I started reviving it, I've only done one show so far, and it was for the Blue Ridge High School Band.
Right on.
We raised a bunch of money.
Right on.
Had some badass cars show up.
Cool.
So I would like to be able to ramp it up and go out and do some cruises, do a couple car shows here and there.
Yeah.
Or maybe not even shows, but cruise ins.
Okay.
You know, we used to every Friday night go to Keller's.
Yeah.
You know,
We went last Saturday.
did you?
Yeah. It was a good time.
I'm missing number 5.
Yeah. I did not eat, believe it or not. I got a shake and that was it.
Oh, wow.
Adderall. Anyway.
But no, we started the club back in 99, maybe 2000.
Okay.
How long it's been around.
Okay.
And we used to do what we would call a family picnic. And we do it out here at Lake Levon.
Okay.
And we'd rent out the big pavilion and pack that thing with cars.
Then y'all realized you didn't know how to play soccer and it was time to find another place to have a park.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. No, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying. What's wrong, Jimmy?
Exactly.
Yeah. I tell you this. I truly, I'm not a huge car club guy.
Right.
Unless it's the right place. Right. Like we've had bad, over all the years. Yeah. Bonsai Cruisers is an exception.
Yeah.
It's a family, and Bonsai Cruisers is one of the oldest clubs in the country, and it's a cool atmosphere. If anything ever happens for whatever reason, I think we have to bring back the Village Idiots.
I'm telling you.
It was a cool ass logo, and it literally described us perfectly.
Yeah.
So
like when you were on this whole I was 2-3 years ago, but about the car club thing, you're like, man, let's not do it. I'm like, dude, we should do the Village Idiots. And you're like, but I don't want to do it. I said, no, we just get 2 decals. We put them on our cars and we're the Village Idiots.
Chris Kennedy just chimed in. First of all, Chris loves dicks.
A lot.
Sporting goods.
Oh, well, no.
And also he's all in for the Village Idiots.
Yeah.
Because it was also a softball team that we all played on.
Right.
Yeah. We took our Village Idiots car club logo and turned it into a softball jersey.
We did the same thing.
Yeah.
Had one that was running Stangs. It was all Mustangs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That softball team too.
It was all Mustangs, but they didn't all run. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm a Mustang fan.
I was the village mechanic, so they all ran.
Okay. I'm a Mustang fan. I'm just kidding. Chris said maybe.
So we also, for the longest time, we had a chapter out.
I miss you, Chris.
Out in Gilmer.
Yep.
Kenny and Billy would run it, and they would do cruise ins, and they would actually even do cruises from town to town to town, and then finish up in Gilmer, where they would raise funds and toys for Tots.
Sweet.
And then Toys for Tots would come out there at the Gilmer location and collect everything.
Nice.
We did have fun on that softball team, Chris. That was a good time. I could actually move back then. If I tried to play softball today, I'd.
Oh man,
no, ain't no way.
I'd be in a bind.
Ain't no way.
I can't even run the first base anymore.
No, I tried to run the other day, and I looked real dumb. I couldn't see myself, but I could feel that I looked stupid.
I feel dumb.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I was like, oh my God, I can't let anybody see this happen. Like, I sure hope there's never an emergency.
I've actually done a dumb one. Watching a ball, it ended up being a home run, but I was watching it as I was running.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, straight into the fence.
Clayton watched one a month or so ago that he changed.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, I ran that one straight into the fence. Both feet underneath the chain link fence.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, because then when it bounces you back, your feet are stuck and you fall backwards and damn near break your ankles.
It was good stuff.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet.
Luckily, I turned my head just in time, so I had a nice little checkered print, on the side of side of my face and not head on.
So tomorrow night, I won't probably be at the baseball game.
Right.
But I kind of wish I was, to see a little redemption, because unfortunately, ML Bulldogs got ate up by the Rockwall Yellow Jackets last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
why didn't everybody tell me this earlier?
I'll say this: in Clayton's inning, he threw very well.
Okay.
The rest of the innings,
Yeah.
we didn't win them. You got to win an inning at a time if you win a baseball game, and
That's right.
well, we won an inning or two out of 7.
Well,
yeah, it happens. It happens. Look, man, the Rockwall kids were 0-4 in district coming into that game last night. They wanted to win.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and our boys were whatever they were, 3-1, I think, something like that in district. So yeah, it was ugly. But boy, the stands were packed. Jimmy, I'm talking about packed.
yeah,
Yeah, everybody wanted to see that matchup.
I'm sure they did.
I mean, I don't have a clue what the Heath one's going to look like. I don't even know if I'm going to go. Phew. That's a rivalry. So Royce City with both Rockwall teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to win every inning, but it helps. That's right. If you lose one, you got to win one of them real big.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I figured you'd want to hear that.
Yeah.
Also good. They weren't very happy when he wasn't very happy when he got home.
Oh, I'm sure he wasn't.
Cheeks
His
were all
face-
red.
I was going to say his face was all red.
Yeah, he's a ginger.
His
So
head was all red.
when he's mad, his cheeks were.
Oh, yeah. Or sick.
Yeah, we're sick. You can tell he's pissed.
Yeah. He mad or sick.
But it was cool seeing some people I hadn't seen in a while. But it was neat. Whatever. There was something else. There was another debate I wanted to ask. Shit, I don't remember what it was. Okay, I do. Off-roading or drag racing?
Oh.
Ryan's like drag racing on dirt.
Yeah.
I mean, we were doing drag racing up a hill, so
I think I'd choose off-road. I know that sounds fucked up, but
So the reason I got out of drag racing
because
was,
they're all bitches and whiners.
well, that too.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I'm just kidding, guys.
But what
I'm
I
not
would
kidding at all.
spend one night racing, I can spend all
You're good,
weekend.
you're good.
I can spend all weekend, and my friends and family are all together enjoying doing the same thing.
Yeah. Wayne,
You
we
know-
already went there, and Shawn was wrong, so we're not going to talk about that.
Versus me sitting in the truck making passes and everybody else just standing at the fence watching.
I agree.
my philosophy on drag racing is we have got to be the dumbest people alive.
Mhm.
We spend more money to spend less time in our cars.
Good call.
Yep.
Good call.
I mean, really, you spend all your money to spend
Oh,
even less and less time in your car.
my God. Why did I look at that phone? There's a lot of notifications. Anyway, that's a good point. I never thought of it that way. I never did think of it that way. Now I know what y'all are going to pick, but I know what would be the tough one for me if I had to choose one of the two: drag or off-road or road racing.
Off-road.
I choose road racing.
I'd choose road racing.
So fun.
I mean, maybe it's that I've never owned a 4-wheel drive or
Now,
anything like that. So
autocross bores the hell out of me because it's just too quick and it's a parking lot full of cones. But a
Yeah.
true road course
yeah,
with elevation changes and hairpins and
I've done autocross
yeah,
and it is a lot of fun.
it can be fun, but it just goes too fast.
Yeah.
It's just over too quick.
Yeah, you're 30, 40 seconds
Yeah,
top.
yeah, it bore-
and
it-
that's depending on the parking lot.
It bores me just because of that. But like me and Scott McMillan and a few other guys used to do a bunch of road racing and autocross together. And man, did you see that square body that Scott McMillan built that he brought out to the track in the pits?
No,
The autocross truck.
no, but I've seen one. Maybe that's the.
It's the truck running around.
Okay.
It's got like a
Yeah.
it's got like a 6.2 and a 6-speed.
Yeah. I've seen it.
Who's this?
Scott McMillan, Scott Rod's Garage. Used to be Gas Monkey.
Okay.
When we were all teenagers, we used to road race together. But I say teenagers, we were, probably, because I road raced until my grandpa passed away and I couldn't afford to road race anymore. We did SCCA for a long time.
Nice.
I love road racing. There's nothing more fun than high speed corners to me.
Yeah.
Back and forth. High speed ovals bore me.
Right.
So who said it? Where is it? Yes, Wayne, you were. He was a racer when I had the track. Not I don't care to go fast. Chris Kennedy said dirt track racing's where it's at. So I can see that, but I've never done it.
My dad used to do it.
And I haven't been to a dirt track race since the 80s when I was a little kid.
Yeah, I've never been to one.
I was able to drive in my high school years, late high school.
Oh, damn, Wayne. I just put all your comments together, man. Dude, first of all, thank you. But second of all, I kind of hate to hear that. He said he was a racer when we had the racetrack, when we had Redline. Now he doesn't care to go fast.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Brother built a car, raced it once, then sold it. Man. Well, it made me tear up. I get these comments from people sometimes. I'm like, damn.
10%.
I'm
just saying.
Yeah. I really, really do appreciate that, Wayne. Just know that I am way happier without that place. By the way, it has been sold to a trucking company. It has been finalized.
Has it really?
Yep. They bought, I'm pretty sure they bought Very Gloss's stuff.
Okay.
And they bought Joey's grandma's or grandpa's stuff. They bought all that land right there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a big warehouse of trucking.
He did the same shit he did with Crandall. Turn into a big old truck junkyard.
Yep.
That was a nice track.
Mm-hmm. Track Killer owned both of them. Sorry. My bad. Probably should shut up now.
Yeah, I raced at that Crandall one time. That was good. That was a cool track.
I should probably stop talking about that now.
And whatever. What's it going to do?
But yeah. However, it will live on forever because I do have a Redline Raceway tattoo. So, and I still own the name.
I was going to say.
I still have a few stickers on my toolbox.
Yeah, I still own the LLC. So there you go.
So you had that track.
We were the last ones to have it.
Okay.
We were the ones that had it up until August. Yep. We're the ones that changed it and tried to bring it back to the way it used to be. And it was badass.
It was.
It was a good fucking time. And it looked good.
Yeah.
It looked good. Put checkered flags down the walls and it was cool.
It looked great. It looked great.
Yeah. I pulled all that fucking stickers off and left that shit on the ground too.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
And I mean, I had no hard feelings.
Yeah. And Chip Cox did a really, really badass burnout on the last day. Wayne said it was fucking amazing. Bro, thank you for real. I really do appreciate that, man. Just know that same energy, only with a smile, is going into HHR Unplugged, and there is some big shit coming. How's that?
Cool.
By the way, I have a Redline shirt on. So I'll show you the back of it just a second because y'all probably didn't notice it earlier. So I'll tell you this little quick story. There was another track, okay, that thought that we were the laughing stock of drag racing because we were trying new stuff.
I remember.
So we were doing shit that nobody ever did. We did once a month. We had drift and drag. They were drifting in the parking lot and in drag racing, and they had a car show. And it was a very
that was insane.
It was a very profitable day once a month. And then we had Monday Night Madness.
Yep.
Our very last event, there was a Monday night. There was 3,700 people on a Monday. But anyway, this one track manager, I'm still going to be cool because he did apologize, but he was telling a bunch of racers where they could go the next weekend. Well, so-and-so's doing this track's doing this track's doing this. And he said, in Redline is like the septic tank of drag racing. There's no fucking telling what kind of shit they're going to pull off. Okay. So I heard about it. And rather than want to try to fight somebody, I got on the internet and like I told you earlier, I'm from the forum days.
Yeah.
So I'm going to fuck you up on the internet. I promise. And I'm going to do it with a video because I like being in front of people. I love being a spectacle. So I made a video and was talking some shit. And like, look, man, I share everything every one of y'all do. I tell people if they're closer to your track, go to your track. If you're closer to mine, come to mine. Right? Like I try to support everybody.
Yeah.
I said, but if you're gonna call us names, keep coming up with shit for me to make money on.
Right.
Please keep making me things to make money. It's just like Paul Peters. Because I guarantee you he's from the racetrack. So every time this dude, Paul Peters, gets on here trolling and making comments and insulting all of us, mostly me, that's how I know where he's from. He's insulting. I'm like, keep talking. Make another comment. Right. So
My first night on here was hilarious.
yeah. And I was like, keep going every time you make a comment. Because these pages are to that point now.
Right.
Comments and shit matter. You know, mailbox money's cool. Paul, keep doing it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, watch this. I'm gonna show you the back of this shirt. So I was like, okay, cool. We're the septic tank of drag racing. Whoa.
The best little septic tank in Texas.
That's awesome.
We made 200 of these shirts. They didn't even make it out of the merchandise girl's truck, and they were all sold. Gone. No more. So, yeah, best little septic tank in Texas. So, fuck off. You and your gravel-ridden fucking racetrack, motherfucker. Sorry. There were some episodes about some people when they would talk shit. We made whole episodes about them on Hometown Hot Rodder.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, and would name them.
Oh yeah.
What was him tossing him salad?
Yeah.
He came up with a fake profile and was running his mouth and talking shit. So I was like, hey, we need to record, guys. Time for an episode. And downloads were like,
Oh yeah.
Bouses, keep doing it. Yes, Wayne, drifting the buggy down the track. Did you see that? Lonnie Lee and Wayne and those guys made a fucking drift buggy.
Oh yeah. No, I did see that one.
It was like
It had like
hi, Amore. Amore says she's at work. Hey, Amore, keep reading the banner, scrolling across the bottom,
right
and
there.
wait for the end of it.
Oh, that's right.
It's coming. But Amore, read the banner, make sure you see it. Keep reading the banner, scrolling. But they took a go-kart frame.
Yeah.
Some kind of go-kart. And they took big old PVC and they cut them down and put them over the wheels and made a drift buggy.
Drift buggy, yeah.
It was so fun. There it is, Amore. Brian's boo thing. Chase mother effing rains. Watch, you can go shot. No shots on Saturday, Amore. I have to drive home unless Brooke comes with me.
Shot.
Then give Brooke the shots so that it's not as long of a ride. Sorry. No, drunk Brooke.
Yeah.
Not so drunk that she pukes 19 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
On my white interior. Anyway. What else do we want to talk about?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got anything else?
I don't think I have it.
I feel like we redeemed ourselves a little bit.
I think so.
You got to talk about your shop a lot more.
Yeah.
And I made you talk about the car show.
Yep.
We're gonna put one together. I know some promoters. Like literally a company full of them. Shot.
And just so if you didn't know, how many years ago was it I started helping Shawn? I was sponsor for him for his rock bouncer.
Right on. So is that how y'all got together?
No, we got together a long time ago.
Is that how y'all MEAT'd?
Yeah, that's the long walks on the beach.
Okay, I got you.
I was in my old.
Oh, she's gonna put us in her pocket and listen.
Oh.
Hey, put it in your front pocket so I can go.
Ooh. Oh, my bad.
Anyway,
No, I had my old military Blazer, and it was still on 10 bolts at that time, 10 bolts and 36s.
okay.
And we were out at Gilmer, Barnwell Mountain, where we were.
I was gonna ask if the barn was where y'all went.
Yeah,
I've done 4-wheelers out there. It's fun.
it's a fun place.
Hmm.
So we all my group. We head over to D Woody. They wanted to show me what it was like, and next thing you know, here comes this white S10 Blazer, just bouncing straight up the center, just revving like a son of a gun. He gets to the top, gets out, opens the rear hatch, dog jumps out and takes off.
Oh shit.
Said, "I'm out of here."
Oh shit. Did y'all find it? I mean, catch it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he just didn't want to ride no more.
Yeah. Saw a beer can in the woods.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
Chris Kennedy said, "Oh my God, y'all are crazy, bro." Nathan said the Mean Bean was still his favorite.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
The Mean Bean, the Dento Pinto. Amori said, I ain't got no front pocket, but I got 7 on my scrub pants. We had done that in a long time. The microphone vibrate.
Yeah.
You got anything else, Shawn?
Not that I know of.
No?
We're good. So,
What's the next event?
well, I have a little deal, kind of like, have you ever heard of the Ultimate Adventure? It's
I have
Peterson.
not.
Peterson, is it Peterson Four Wheel?
Peterson Off Road. Yeah.
Either Peterson Off Road or Four Wheeler Magazine. One of those off road magazines.
I'm guessing my wife is on as HHR Unplugged because she said terrible.
Anyway, they do it's called the Ultimate Adventure.
Okay.
Basically, they probably take 20, 25 rigs and they street legal, and you spend a week, and it's kind of like a drag and drive event.
Okay.
So you'll drive from park to park, camp.
Oh, you got
wheel.
them licked with that Crown Vic.
Yeah. So that's what I want to do. I've wanted to do the Ultimate Adventure for 20 years
Okay.
because it's just cool. I mean, it's just a bunch of people getting together. You pack all your stuff in the car and you head out, and you may drive, 200 miles in between parks. You get there, unpack everything, go trail ride, do 2 or 3 trails, and then come back, camp, load up the next morning. And, that day may be a road day, or that day may be a trail day or something like that. So
That sounds really cool.
Yeah. You spend 5 weeks, or you spend, 5 to 7 days on the road.
Yeah.
Going from park to park, and you end up, with 800,000 miles in, and
Then you got to drive back.
yeah. So, I mean, it's a lot like a drag and drive,
Yeah.
in which I want to do a drag and drive as well.
We were in the process of doing a 4-track drag and drive.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a car
Whatever.
that I'm building for
Whatever.
that I want to do my drag and drives with.
Hell yeah.
But I want to do basically a mini Ultimate Adventure 3-day event. We start in Gilmer, go to Hot Springs, take back roads and camp, and then go from Hot Springs over to Oklahoma, and then come back home.
Well, when you start getting it ready, let us know and we'll promote it for you.
Yeah.
It's I've actually got a page started for it. It's May 17th, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's when it is.
Oh my God. What the hell do you mean? When it quits telling you the actual number of notifications, it just says 20 plus.
Yeah.
Gross. Hold on. Let's hang on one second. What's the name of the page?
Is it the Cruise and Crawl? I think that's what it is. I hadn't updated anything.
Is it Cruise and or?
Yes. Or maybe no. Let's see. It's an event. That's what it is.
Well, it still should show up.
Yeah. Cruise and Crawl.
Maybe I should just look on your page. Cruise and Crawl. And that's a bunch of people on a cruise ship getting so drunk that they got to crawl. I'll just find it on your page and then go from there. Okay.
Yeah, go to my events, and then what I'm hosting, there's only one event.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Shawn. Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, well, there you are, Shawn Cross right there. Boom. Following. Hey, look at that little fox body. Doing a Willies.
Yeah.
Events. Cruise and Crawl right there. Bigger than shit. Interested. Probably can't make it, but interested. And then share the feed.
Yeah, the whole premise behind it is, to drive your stuff from park to park and wheel it, drive it, fix it, whatever. There's a bunch of people that are wanting to trailer their stuff, and I'm like, I don't really want trailers, but if you want to trailer your stuff and come hang out, then that's fine.
You can have a support trailer. Just your car and your shit can't be on it when you get there. Boom. Dude, yeah, we'll share it.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Like I said, May 17th. Oh, I can't. I'll be in Festus, Missouri for relaxing in the park. Chilling. It's gonna be a good time.
Well, I won't be chilling.
I will. Be a good ass time. It'll be hot as fuck, but it'll still be chilling. Real quick, I do have one announcement. I said we had a Rick Ratley announcement.
Yeah.
Rick's probably sitting there falling asleep one day. It's on my shit or what? The final piece of the puzzle for what's going on with the OG show. So we're going to continue doing these segments
Mhm.
because they're fun.
Yeah.
And when we do car stuff, we need to be on a car platform, in my opinion.
Mhm.
But we're going to do them inside of HHR Unplugged because I think it's a good idea. I might get proven wrong, but I don't think I will. I think I'm right. Hometown Hot Rodder podcast is going to live on.
Yeah.
We didn't sell it, so don't everybody think I got money because I didn't. The domain is still for sale, by the way, and I'll sell it cheap. We don't need it anymore. I'm tired of paying for it. So I think somebody could really take that and do something cool with it, like you know what I mean? An old man's kind of deal with, I think you can do something cool with that website. It's a cool domain, hometownhotrotter.com.
Mhm.
How do you beat that? It's like a sore dick. You can't.
Mhm.
Anyway, but
You didn't want it that bad then.
yeah. So Rick Ratley is he's going to take over Hometown Hot Rodder. He's going to record from home. Have a guest every now and then. He's gonna do a lot of stuff. He's gonna he lives in a small town. He's gonna learn he's a podcaster. Don't tell him where you live,
Mhm.
but it's a small town. So he's gonna do like youth sports stuff with like our high school sports and stuff. Talk to his his
Nice.
kids baseball, and you're the hometown hot rodder. You do all that shit, right? So am I missing something? I saw you smile.
No.
Oh, okay. Drag that shit. Hometown Hot Rodder Cruising Tour. Man. So anyway, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna produce them for him. So he'll record, and then for now he'll send me the file, and I'll chop it up and clean it up and put it on the internet for him. But he's gonna try to do a weekly episode as close to it as he can. So Hometown Hot Rodder will live on, everybody. I don't know what we'll do with the social media pages. I mean, there might be some dick pics on there I don't want him to see. I'm just saying. Probably not, though.
I mean,
There's one.
if you posted dick pics, they're public.
That's a good point.
I'm just saying.
That's a good
He
point.
would see. He's already seen them.
And I would know about it because Brooke's an admin on that page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll probably let you have. I'll just make you an admin, Rick.
There you go.
I'll make you an admin so you can add shit to the page.
Yeah.
But
And if you want stupid traffic, just call me.
we're going to give this a shot. Let Rick and his buddies take over Hometown Hot Rodder. The show deserves to live on. We just don't have time for it.
Right.
We cannot do both shows. HHR Unplugged took on a live form way faster than we expected, and damn, we just don't have time. Tomorrow I'm recording episode number 3 of the week, and then Saturday we're doing God knows what that prick from Clarksville is going to make me do. So it's gonna be fun, but there's just so much going on that there's no way to do both shows.
No.
But I will have time to. It doesn't take me long to edit them and produce them. I can do that for Rick fast. Flying. It's only been how long? 2 months and 3 days since our first episode of the new show. So damn.
Yeah.
God, that doesn't even make sense. It feels like it's been like a year and a half already. My body feels like it, but so that's that on that deal. And since we don't know when my bad. Jimmy and I and Tanner will pop in with Rick and do some cameos, right? We'll simulcast. In fact, we're gonna get the equipment here. I'm gonna teach Rick how to use it. We'll record something real short just to let everybody know he's taking it. You know what I mean? Like real short. Because Rick's real short. And then when he gets everything home and set up and whatnot and working on the internet and everything, we're gonna do a simulcast with him.
Do they have internet out there?
Brief, maybe. I mean,
you-
we'll see.
You said it was a small town.
It is a small town.
I'm just saying.
Really rad though.
Hell yeah.
But we're gonna simulcast with him. We're gonna do an episode of HHR Unplugged from here. He's gonna do an episode of Hometown Hot Rodder from home, and we're gonna do an episode together to get him. That's gonna be his launch.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Are you gonna? Is he gonna upload it first, or is he gonna wait for us to upload it?
That's funny. How often
sorry.
do you guys stream? Well, Vince, a lot more than I want to. We record at least once a week.
Yeah.
And it's almost always streamed, but we have some guests that don't want to be streamed.
Mm-mm.
We've got some artists that are they don't want to be streamed. I don't know what to tell you. They want to record and it's kind of a release for them. Like our show is a getaway for some musicians and things like that. They get to come in here and be normal dudes, and they don't get a bunch of weird ass questions and then a pat on the butt and send out the door. We hold their butt. We don't really just slap it.
Cup it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
Fluff
keep
it.
yeah, you gotta keep your fingers right where it tucks.
Yes. Credit card them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Credit card.
Yeah. You actually don't want to do that around Chase because he broke his leg trying to kill somebody because they credit carded a chick. So don't do that.
We were talking about chicks.
Whatever. Palm grasp, Kelly.
Yeah, see?
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, so how often do we stream? It really varies, honestly.
Yeah.
If you follow HHR Unplugged, she said shot. If you follow HHR Unplugged, you'll know if we're going to stream an episode that day or not, or that week or not. She said that's a true story. When we post that we're going to have an episode, we let you know whether or not it's going to be streamed. So when it says analog only, that's for all the old school podcast listeners like me, and it's not going to be streamed. If we're going to stream it, I'll say we're streaming it. But analog means that no.
Well, analog means
yes, it depends on how I'm feeling, Kelly. That
there
is
you
true.
go. Yeah,
yes,
there you go.
And on the artist if they want to be streamed or not,
Right?
Because some of them don't want to be on camera. Yeah. So porn stars, they're weird like that. If you're not paying them, they don't want to be on camera.
Yeah, it's
It's
weird.
weird.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I don't get it.
Yeah, whatever. Nobody wants to see them fake bastards anyway.
Yeah,
I'm lying. I'd like to see them. Just kidding, Brooke. She's like,
yeah.
terrible.
As HHR goes, nah,
Yeah, terrible.
terrible.
That's horrible.
That's a bad idea.
So now we must break out of here. But before we do, we got to do some sponsor shout outs. Y'all anybody want to shout out before I do?
I'm good.
No?
Well,
Wow.
my wife and son for putting up with me,
Okay. All right. Maury said $5 make you holla.
and all my customers.
Yep. Hey, what about your internship? How's that going?
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan does a lot of stuff with little kids. Go ahead.
They must be up and comers.
No, not right.
Oh, that's just wrong.
I set him up for that one so bad.
You did. You knew exactly what you were doing.
Well, yeah. Been planning that shit all week. Go ahead. Anyway, your internship for real. I think it's awesome. That's why I'm asking.
I am looking for one more
You can't leave it like that.
to join the apprenticeship.
Never too many.
I need one more young one.
Looking for one more that wants to learn and
Oh my God.
if you want to learn fabrication, automotive.
Must be able to drive a stick.
Just gets worse.
Kelly says, me, LOL, I'm headed to bed. Sorry, I missed most of it, but got to mom's, took a shower, cooked dinner for Hannah and mom, and now got to get ready for 6 a.m. start time at the casino. Damn it, boy.
This dude says top or bottom.
Vincent said, sounds good. A lot of great content, and I learned a good bit. Have a great night. Hey, you too, man. Thank you again, dude. For real.
Thank you.
That really means a lot. Like, it seriously does. Like, I'm really excited that you were on here.
Yep.
So, and I'm glad you got to find out about Ryan.
Yeah.
Wait, go ahead. Let's talk about your internship. Nobody's going to say, yeah, I'll mute us. You won't. Okay, go ahead.
No, if there's somebody that wants to learn, if there's something in specific they want to learn, it's not just, cutting, grinding metal, learn how to weld, learn how to set up gears, learn how to set up geometry for a suspension, design roll cages,
Shit, dude, we need to take this.
Yeah.
build an engine. Tell me what you want to learn.
I put cam bearings in wrong.
Well, yeah, you might need help with that.
Yeah, I've never lined up the gaps and rings though. I was taught that don't do that.
No.
I learned that one.
No.
But I seriously, so how do they get a hold of you?
Either, you have the RevLimit Off-Road Facebook page.
Mhm.
They can, I think my phone number is even on there, so you can text me,
Okay.
call me, private message me on my personal page.
Whoa.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Get my DM.
Jeremy said, y'all are nuts.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
Or a message. Just send me a message.
No, just kidding, dude.
Oh.
Send him a private message, y'all. Like, obviously, we got to give it a little bit of crap because, well, it's an OG segment.
Yeah.
We don't know when the next one's going to happen. Kelly said, I wish I was closer. I need welding and suspension setup knowledge. Being a mini trucker, it would help a ton.
Yep.
Show enough. Wait.
Mhm.
Hey, and wait do you see what Ryan's going to do with this whole one link thing on Clayton's pup? That gas tank, though.
I know.
I can't wait. It can be done. That link's just gonna be Essie. As long as it don't look SA.
it's a mini truck.
Yeah, shut up, Jimmy. So honest to God, Jeremy said he sent you a DM. But like I actually am impressed by you doing that. I really am, because you don't charge them. In fact, you pay them.
In certain cases.
Right. Something.
Yeah.
Gas money.
In certain cases.
Yeah. Gas money.
Broken LS parts.
Oh, got lots of those.
Extra NyQuil.
Extra NyQuil. Does it smell like chloroform?
Does that rag smell like lacquer thinner?
Thunk. Yeah, joke's on you.
Kelly wants to know single leak with a watch link or?
Yeah. That's the thought.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means. Like I said, I want it laid out and drive straight. And
Oh, you never said it had to drive straight.
and gas tank in the right spot. We'll take care of the sheet metal work. we'll handle the sheet metal work.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that.
Well, the rear end will still drive straight. The truck just might not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like straight's relative. Which part do you want straight?
Exactly.
Right? Like when you go get paint matched, do you want me to match the dirt or not?
You make a turn and all of a sudden the rear end just stays.
Yeah. Yeah. Another left turn. Kelly. No, for real. It's admirable. And I mean that.
Yeah.
Because you can't lie to me and say it doesn't slow you down, because it slows you down.
It does.
I know it does. I mean, goddamn, you ever try to mow a yard with a kid? I mean, take the trash out.
Yeah.
Do the dishes. Everything slows you down.
Hmm.
You know, teach your teenager how to manscape. That's just hard. Not for long though. Oh God, we're going to jail. The joke, officer. We're kidding. We're joking. Everyone in here is old as fuck.
That's what makes it worse.
Yeah. So, well, we have a little tradition since we don't know when we're going to do another OG segment. So when we kick off our sponsors list,
Tickle bitties.
as always, be sure to like, follow, and share the Ryland Strong Network. RylandStrongNetwork.org. Get your butts over there. Check out how you can help out. Check out how you can donate. Look and see what we got going on. But I can tell you, we do have October 5th, the 3rd annual Chrome for a Cause Ryland Strong Network Car, Truck, and Bike Show from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Full of cars, trucks, and bikes.
I heard there's somebody supposed to sing.
Yeah, I'm gonna sing.
Okay, that's what I figured.
I am gonna MC.
Yeah.
That's why we're filling it up with music so much so I don't have to talk.
Yeah.
But there is going to be bounce houses, cornhole. There's all kinds of things going on. And I don't feel like I've ever driven this point home hard enough. With the Ryland Strong Network car show, that car show is our main money generator for the year.
Yeah.
So whatever we bring in at the Ryland Strong Network car show is what we use all year long to help these families that are going through the worst thing you could ever go through as a parent. Right. So it's a network across the country to help kids with cancer and their families, end of life needs, anything that we can do to help out. You know what I mean? So it's really important to us, and it does well every year. But I believe this year, I think she's going to be a chart topper. This year's going to be big. We've got a full day of acoustic sets of bands playing. And I think we're working on getting one other full band act in. But the headliner this year is none other than Mr. Ryder Grimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryder 2 days ago won new male vocalist of the year for the Texas Regional Radio Awards. 19-year-old kid, tons of top 20s. He's got a number 1 on the Texas country charts. He was nominated for single of the year with his song "In My Boots." That's how I do it. But my bad. But Ryder's going to headline it, and Red Barrel Bar and Grill is where it's going to happen, Dublin, Texas.
Hell yeah.
And there's a lot of things being donated. Apex Boot Company is donating a custom one-off pair of boots. They'll have the Riley Strong Network logo in the top part of the boot, in any skin that the winner wants. And we're gonna auction it off, not raffle it. We're gonna auction it off. I have a real big feeling that's gonna be like a $5,000 pair of boots. I just have a feeling. I think somebody's gonna step up and knock one out of the park.
Hell yeah.
So Ryder and I will do the auction on stage, but we're also, thanks to Miss Laramie from Affinity Music Group, we're getting a custom guitar made. It's going to be wrapped in the Ryland Strong Network logo and autographed by all the artists and everybody that's there that day. And we're going to auction that off at the same time as the boots. So it's going to be huge. So thank you to Apex Boots for the donation. It's freaking cool. Laramie, we already loved you, but we love you more for what you've done that we're not going to have to talk about right now. But behind the scenes, you're my homie, and it means a lot for real. And I know it means a lot to everybody else on the board. So move right along. How's that? That was good.
You know, hey, and just because we're on the Ryland Strong thing, I wonder how much the cost would be to get a dunk tank. I'll do it.
Dunk tank would be dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I remember the last 2 times we were there, it's hot as
God, it was hot. Yeah,
so I'm all for a dunk tank.
Early October is hot as shit in Dublin, Texas. Just so y'all know.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's the week before my birthday.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, moving right along. We will find out though, Jimmy. I'm cool with finding out on that deal.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is Cody on here? Amori says hi, Cody.
Yeah, that's what threw me off.
Cody, if you're here, I didn't see you. I'm sorry, I didn't see your comment. We can't see who comes on because we're on StreamYard.
Yeah.
So hi, Miss Cody, and I can't wait until tomorrow. What's tomorrow, Brian? I already shared it. I told him.
Oh yeah.
I told him. Tomorrow, me and Miss Cody and Miss Laramie from Affinity Music Group will be recording an episode with Ryder Grimes. This will be this will be his first show of the week to talk about the award. Shot. I saw her pop in. I thought that said poop. I was like, that's gross. I saw her pooping. Oh, sorry, Miss Cody. I really hope you're not still here and saw and heard me say that. Anyway, I hope she didn't pop in before she found out about you, Ryan. Jesus, she'd be like, you can't have that dude around no more. Anyway, all right, moving right along. We want to say special thanks to. No, I'm not gonna do it that fast. Inky Blinders Tattoo and May Pearl Necklace. Texas. Bad Idea Customs in Plains, Montana. Shout out to Pop's Classic Car Photo Resource 123. Thanks, Mark. We love you, buddy. We should just change it to thanks, Mary. RevLimit Off-Road, Mr. Ryan Christenberry, thank you for your support.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Let's see here. Kelly said, thanks, Mark. Brad Jackson did not jump in today.
Wow.
Busy day in the union job. Maybe he's off tonight.
I was going to say he's off tonight.
He's off tonight. That's why he's not one.
There's not there. I mean, there's busy times, but you don't have to always be busy.
Oh, Brad Jackson in Kentucky, Shift and Shutter Photography. Wicked Clover Tattoo in Dublin, Texas. Bambi and Jeremy Huff of Bears Cafe, 303 Boulevard Street in Sanger, Texas. April 13th. It's coming up quick.
Home of the smoked burger.
Smoked burger. You ever had a smoked hamburger, Shawn?
I don't think so.
Shoo-wee.
You want to? It's the weirdest thing when you have a fully cooked burger and you cut it and you can see the smoke ring in the ground beef.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh,
it's phenomenal.
It is.
I bet.
Yeah, it is incredible. This month's meet and greet MEAT at Bears Cafe
on the 13th
is a meet and greet / open mic event. We'll see if we get more guitars than we do cars. It's not a cruise in this month, fellas.
It's good because 4 should show up.
But we still want y'all to bring your cool shit, Kelly. So we want y'all to come up.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it. Smoked burger with peanut butter and candied bacon and jalapenos.
Wow.
Yeah, boy.
Without the jalapenos, but the rest of it sounds good.
I love peanut butter burgers. Love peanut butter. You can put grape jelly on it too. Peanut butter and jelly burger.
PB&J.
Unbelievable. But April 13th, y'all head out to Bears Cafe in Sanger, Texas.
Come see us.
Come see us. Apex Boot Company. Go to, God dang my voice. Go to apexbootco.com, do some boot shopping, find it, throw it in your cart, and enter the coupon code HHR at checkout for a $50 discount on any pair of boots. But also, you cheap, tightwad sons of bitches. You two bought them, right? Y'all bought them, right?
Yep.
You bought some, Shawn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think y'all and one other person, the only one so far. So get your asses to apexbootco.com. Find you a pair of boots that you like and that you would really love to have, and go, some bitch, I ain't paying $700 for them boots. You don't have to. You can try to win them for $25. We have a waffle going on, a raw waffle.
Waffle.
$25 a spot, up to 50 spots. We've still got 44 left. So, Jesus, are you serious? Get your asses in gear. Get on this waffle. The last one took 3 or 4 weeks. Like it was nothing for a minute, and then all of a sudden it went. Brrr. So maybe it'll be the same thing.
How'd it go?
Brrr.
There you go.
Yeah, I can do it again. So get your butts in on it and buy you some waffle tickets. What I do. Anyway, let's see. Where'd I leave off? There we go. But yeah, go to Apex Bootco, buy you some boot waffle tickets. CH Lone Star promo, thanks to Cody Hogan in Aubrey, Texas, who will be supplying our merchandise very, very, very soon. BMF Customs, Terrell, Texas. Thank you, Michael Locke. Lamberth Luxury Coatings floor covering. Did you see that red and black deal I shared?
Yes.
Dude, that dude is a badass.
That was good.
Yeah. Special D Automotive, Rockwall, Texas. Y'all go see Dwayne. Get your cars fixed. Miss Tori, Zenful Designs, custom jewelry and artwork, custom handmade jewelry. It's killer shit, and she's a hell of an artist. She drew the HHR Unplugged logo.
Nice.
Miss Jennifer Gardella Photography. She'll be here taking some pics tomorrow. Then Miss Deborah Ann, our local Cincy lady.
Oh, yeah.
We love her, and we will keep sharing her link on our page. And then, like we said before, Mike Aiken, Specialized Plumbing Services, LLC. Appreciate you, homeboy. Thank you to everybody that sponsors and supports this show. Y'all mean every single thing to us. Y'all are awesome.
I need Mike's 59. Anyway.
He does have a 4-door 59. It's pretty rad. 59 Chevrolet.
I want one so
Pretty killer. Well, Kelly, I hope you get the Nissan fixed, man. I hope you make it down. Anything else, fellas?
No.
I'm good.
Yeah, you are. Well, Ryan, Shawn, thank y'all so much for coming down, for real. I mean it. I really appreciate it. I know it's late and you got to get back home. Yeah, we won't keep you long. So
right.
We appreciate it. It's been really fun.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah.
Been a good time, man. Hopefully we get you some followers and get some people out to y'all stuff.
you. Yeah, appreciate it.
So rock and roll. Jimmy, love you. Okay, don't rape each other.
Or deal.
Okay, bye-bye.
Mhm.
Done.
Oh.